Apologize, guys. I was a bit late. Let me just fix my... Bring in the... I can't see the chat currently. Give me a moment. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, there's people there. It'd be kind of awkward if I was just talking to nobody. How did everybody do today? I'm just fixing it all up. Might set it to live chat so I can see everybody. How are we all doing? Yeah, how's everybody? The Rory, the achievements bugged. You don't need to find all of them, and you can kind of just cheese it by opening and closing. How we all doing today? It is good that we're getting a new update. What that update's gonna be? Who knows? I mean, we do know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be bug fixes, but what it's gonna do, who knows? Been here. When you said you were live on Discord. Some of us have been here since 10:30 when you said you were live. What the fuck? When did I say that? Ooh, you made a new character? Nice. Starfield's getting an update. Just some bug fixes. What? Hello there, Richard. Wait, what do you mean when I said it was live? Oh. Oh, well, no, that's just... My live stream is always the same, like, every week. It's 6. It starts at 6 on Thursday and Friday. And then Tuesday and Wednesday. And then Friday and Saturday at 7:30. But I usually start at 7:35. Like, this time I was late. I apologize. All right. We're going to really quickly finish building this ship. And then we're going to do some building. Or some stuff. So I did a review of Project Viper a while ago. It's like the kind of the big faction with like House Faroon, essentially. But they've like added a lot more. There's like spacesuits, helmets, random encounters, POIs, units, new upgrades, ships and stuff, which is pretty cool. Terrible window jokes. I mean, I hope they fixed the ship that likes to spawn and then instantly just break your game. Oh, no way. Way too much airfare traffic. Tied up. Oh, okay, let me see. We need to change the color of this ship real quick. Gonna be a bit of a scrappy looking ship. God, sometimes I wish there was a way that you could. Sometimes I wish there was like a way you could modify the ship. Here we go. Yeah, when it comes to, I seen the pictures of what you're saying. It's cool, very cool. But when it comes to like using pieces and stuff, it can be a pain in the arse. Back with the LeBron. What the fuck? All right. So yes, we're gonna go and try out this. So I'm not really sure. I can't remember off the top of my head how we like started. Yeah, a lot has been added since I last. When I like last played it, it was only like POIs. That was all it really was. So, Covenant Inc. is a secretive paramilitary organization originating from Varunkai. Operating mainly out of Varun territory, their motives are unclear. Profit, prophecy, or power. Rumors claim the Covenant serves the will of the Great Serpent. Others say they're mercenaries in holy disguise. Scattered around Covenant base and ships are documentation that was wrote by the Covenant Pain Crafters. In these documents are instructions on how to build void modifications, as they call it, for Covenant weapons and suits. These modifications can be simple as base damage of the weapon while employing poison, or something as powerful as shots. Scatter shot. There's spacesuits. New spacesuits now. There's 11 encounters in total. They're controlled by a percentage system. It will calculate the chance to spawn a space encounter every time you grab jump. These encounters are set to a maximum of 7. Look for hostile activity markers, but if you feel confident in your pilot skills and you're up to the task, you can travel to a fixed location in Serpentis 4, where there are 3 Covenant squadrons ready to tear you apart. After you take the first squadron, wait a moment till this... Okay, cool. Okay. Don't wait to be welcomed inside Covenant ships. Oh. 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 Yeah. Have to read a novel to figure out what it is. It looks interesting though. No, I've done a review before. It's basically just a new faction and stuff. But they've obviously added a lot more. So we gotta go to Serpentis. Serpentis, where are you, Serpentis? Can I make it in a single jump? Probably not. What's the issue? Oh, there. Okay, cool. Oh. Oh god, I realize I don't have very many weapons on this thing. Oh, fucking Starborn. Come here. This is the mod. This mod is one of our pointer handle killers. What do you mean by that? Rune does have a lot of room. Reinstall all my mods. See Bethesda announced a patch. Welcome to Starfield. Bethesda, you silly boys and girls. Right. It has a high reference limit more than... Oh, okay. Hello, Dong. Did he, let me check something. Alright, so it looks like I am up shit creek without a paddle. I just checked. I went and re-added because I was trying to get in contact with Bethesda. Primarily because I wanted to kind of find out if like the guys behind the mod team could like let me know, could confirm or deny like whether certain mod authors are active or not, you know, because it's a pain in the arse trying to kind of like, you know, like trying to contact specific mod authors. And yeah, I went and added, because I removed the guy that I like had spoke to a little bit, because I mean, I kind of removed him because I didn't want to keep annoying him with like questions and stuff. But then I like went to re-add him back, and he hasn't re-added me. It's been a few days now. I think all of Bethesda don't like me anymore. They probably don't. They don't care, but it just makes it very, very frustrating. All the same. Just because, yeah, I feel like I know that there is like a lot of mod authors that are still quite active that are waiting for like mods to get the updates to get pushed through. A lot of mods that still aren't updated to free lanes and haven't been updated to PlayStation. What the fuck is hash? Hash is something different over here. Baroom Prophecy. Hello. How are you? Hello there, Grandma. Why are you just sitting there?
Aha! An offering for the Great Serpent.
Not on my watch, Mr. Great Serpent. My god, this ship is, Okay, so I feel like, you know, in hindsight, probably a bad idea bringing the one fucking ship I have. Stop shooting me! Fuck off! Right, let me reload this save. I need to really quickly reload that save, modify it a little bit better. But oddly enough, I'm more interested in ESO 6. I need to know there's still the ability to make self-contained RPG. They definitely, I feel like they do, but you do never know. You never know with Bethesda. They're crazy like that. Let's, I don't want to... Alright, let's fucking just YOLO the war chest at it. Do not worry, I am a professional. I think it's gonna be hard to do, like, to compare to, like, stuff like that, LeBron, even though I do agree with you. Just because, like, planets aren't really self-contained where other stuff is. Hello there, Jackson. Oh, congratulations to your sister. Alright, I need more pips for everything. Just give me all the power, please. All the power.
There you are. It took a while.
No. Fuck you. Make sure it goes. And corned beef. I like corned beef. Corned beef is a staple over here. We'll see if they have sailing. Oh god. Don't worry, some mod author will put it in for 10 quid. But it'll be super buggy. Oh shit.
Time we had a real chat. I know I'll see you again.
Yeah, she's a bit she's a bit what you call her bit problematic sometimes. Really? Put a fucking pip into it. Before moving to Unreal, must have Bethesda a bit nervous, but I heard they're pulling a lot of the tech from the new Unreal update. Get through with honors. Very nice. Good to hear. Again, congrats to her. They just corned beef on its own. I don't believe so. I think she teleports away before anything like that happens. Is that the 4th planet? Or that's the 4th planet. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's, yeah. I do think if, see, it would be interesting. Hello there. So it would, oh, we got some enemies. It would be, like, really interesting if we were to see Bethesda attempt to make, you know, like, something similar. What is that? It's called the Salter. That's a nice looking ship. I will board one of these in a minute. Oh my god, they're hurting me. Oh my god.
You are nothing more than an offering.
Hello there, my good man. I'm going to be boarding you now in a second.
We've lost the grab drive.
Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop? Turn off the engine. No, stop. Bad grab.
Continue the fight.
Fuck's sake.
We must not fail.
No. Fucking select it. No, I want to select the enemy in front of me, but that, no, okay, we're good, Bethesda. I didn't want to shoot the guy, he just nearly killed me. There we go. Thank you, Bethesda. I'm not gonna be able to drop this guy, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna reload that save, because I got fucking bullied. I want to try that again. But yeah, no, I feel like, hello, Michael, welcome. See, it's hard to do, like, self-contained on planets, because, like, the way they are now, you have, like, you get this feeling that, you know, like, oh, planets are, like, I mean, they're round, they're spheres. You can, like, have a lot of fun with them. But, like, the problem with obviously, if you want, like, more handcrafted, it's like, how are they, you know, they'd have to, like, pull a lot of the resources, like, away. Not a lot of the resources. Oh my god, let me select it. Thank you. They would have to, like, make different sorts of stuff. Fuck me, these guys are hard to kill. There we go. Perfect. The dumb question. This is confirmed as anything about 3 lanes. Past 3 lanes. They did say there's stuff coming. I had to disable it. Cause crash whenever I approach Kila. That's not good. That's not good. I will have to see if that happens to me. Yeah, no, they said that future stuff is coming. Why can't I crouch? Crouch! What the fuck? Hello? Why can't I jump? What? Why am I... Okay, there we go. That was weird. My buttons weren't working. Covenant Navy Seeker. Bum, 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 bum. Aquila is a bit of a shit show most days. Oh, hello. Hello, what are you wearing? Here we've got credits, an emergency kit. Varun Superior Tactical Light Spacesuit. Hello there, baby. That looks nice. You also got a Stalker Void Gaze, a new weapon. Then we got a Varun Pain Blade. What else is he wearing? What are you wearing? You got a Long Strike, credits. And then what are you? Our Work Matters. Specialized Varun Inflictor. Alright, let's read the Our Work Matters. Articles. Grenades are the most useless thing. Yeah, this is a mod, Dong. This is a mod that expands upon House Varun a little bit. That. Let me take my gun for a minute. I really like how that looks. It's just kit bashed, but my god, he did a really good fucking job of it. That looks sick. Let me take off my let me take these off for a minute. That looks really fucking nice. Now this mod. Is it changed ammo for one of the weapons? What ammo did it change? I'm kind of hello there, by the way. Yeah, no, there is particle assault rifles. This is one of the things I remember the mod author did was he took the, you know, like the whole the void, which you know we know this is in it's a grenade launcher in Shattered Space. Now it is not. That fucking outfit looks sick. This is what, like, I want more of. Like, this sort of, like... It's kit bashing, obviously. Okay, we're rocking this. We need to find a helmet. Right, what does their work say? The vendors in the game suck old school RPGs used to have new stuff that you couldn't get in the early places. Gears should progress. It kind of progresses a little bit, Paul, but at the same time, yeah, I see what you mean. Like, see, Bethesda, they went the whole route of kind of artificially inflating. No, this is free, Mona, this is free. I did a review before. Kit bashing, Grandma, is basically when you combine different pieces. So, like, say, for instance, the bottom of that is the security outfit. That's like part of the Varun chest piece. I don't know what. Those are Deep Seeker gloves. The Great Serpent outfits is exactly. Also, I fucking love that piece there. How are you, Mona? I did a review of this before, Mona. It like added a load of updates to it. That fucking side piece kind of gives me like Alien vibes. Also, there's an Alien 2 comes out. Alien Fireteam 2, which is really good. All right, let me read this whole. What are they complaining about? Every crate moved advances the cause. Every order followed strengthens the covenant. Work with pride. The galaxy will be coiled by disciplined hand. All must serve. Blessed high blessed Orunella, Covenant Executive Office. Ah, that makes sense, Urbis. Does a lot of kit bash too. I'm a really big fan of Pilgrim Creations. They do some fucking phenomenal work. I highly recommend their mods. Highly recommend their mods. What do we got in here? Okay, cool. Oh, we got an answer computer. Is it the stealth suit? You know, you could be correct. I haven't really fiddled much with the stealth suit. Right, now we need to... So I need to kind of modify my ship a little bit. We need to get some perks. I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me otherwise. Ballistic. Energy. Automated. And give him heals. Look at the sides and the arms. The arms, see the... That's definitely House Varun. That chest piece is House Varun, but it's only some of the chest piece. Those gloves, are those gloves not Deep Seeker? The cuffs are Deep Seeker, the gloves aren't. It looks so nice. Right, we gotta get a full... Gotta get it. Let's put on the rest of my gear for now until we find some more. Alright. We won't take this ship because, Oh, the ships have custom shit! Oh. Oh, I like this. I just realized there's like a little bed. That's fucking cool. Custom interiors. That's so fucking cool. Yeah, because they modified the ship. Well, they'd show me the ship I'm in now. Let me really quickly jump in the seat just to save the ship. No problem, Mona. I've got this is the only mod I'm reviewing currently because there's a lot to it. I do have my shipbuilding mods on, though. If I should do the best way to make lore friendly since the asset. Yeah, exactly. You've commented new ship. Okay, let me look at it. Let me look at it. Oh, I have to say, I like it. I really like it. I like the... That's how I would do it too, to be fair. I've always wanted to try and do like the bottom, you know, being kind of... Very good fucking job. This is a really nice ship. I think the color factionally works well, but I think the color doesn't do it justice, but obviously it's House Room. They love their green. But this looks like a fucking... This kind of gives me like kind of the Fer de Lance. We're gonna we'll save this ship. We'll make it a home ship. I don't want to make it because if I make it a home ship. All right. No. Come back, ship. Come back. More's gonna come, but I want to come back. Come back to me. Back me. Don't run away. Uh-oh. No, come back. Yes, come back. I need to back in. Oh no, I've saved it. Don't worry. Well, I'm gonna have to re-review this. So this mod is by. Let me just double check. This mod is by... Give me a second. I'm gonna have to open my phone. It's called Project Viper. I apologize. I'll find it real quick because I really like this mod. Project Viper. Project Viper. It is by... It is by... Felly Pev. I butchered that. Thank you, Backbone. I butchered that. But with kit bashing mod, can you choose your own trousers on top of the... not kind like the thing is with kit bashing is this is all done in like I'm assuming the creation kit or something else, so we can't like in game we can't do that. Now there may come a time when like a mod author may like make a kind of a way where you can kit bash things, but the problem generally with like kit... Oh shit. Didn't mean to do that. The problem generally with like kit bashing is you have to do a fair amount of work to make everything kind of fit. No, don't fucking fly away. Come back here. Hey. All right, Bethesda, can you fix the button? I wanted... Thank you. Give me the lore. How would you implement mechs into Starfield via a downloadable content? I mean, the easiest way to do it would be, and see, mentioning it now after the fact that they have now kind of tapped into the fact that the Terran Armada are ex-colony veterans, that would have been my way to do it. A group of kind of UC/Freestar soldiers, like veterans, basically just decided like when the armistice shit went off and people were getting executed, they took their ships and mechs and fucked off outside of the settled system, and they've been like kind of slowly, just kind of using them for their own purposes. You could say like they're keeping very quiet until one day they decide to maybe go a little bit too over the top and attack, say like a settlements, and then just from there. Now, that's if you wanted to do it like that way. Like, there's nothing stopping the likes of the Crimson Fleet or Spacers from utilizing it. Biggest annoyance with kit bashing, all the UV wrapping being funky. What does that mean, Prof, for us that don't understand that? The other way they could do it is you could open the Armistice Vault again, like a threat comes along. But again, it's like, I don't know, I really wish that Bethesda didn't go the route where they did with Terran Armada. Terran Armada could have been a lot cooler if it was like an abandoned colony. Like a colony ship like the Paradiso, not the Paradiso, what is it called? Basically, the colony ship that just kind of went out undocked. Like, we're not done with the Terran Armada, though, I will say. There's still a lot that needs to happen with them. Like their general is still around. So apparently more stuff should happen. When you make a texture, the UV is basically how the texture is displayed in 3D model. Kit bashing, you have some item align. Oh. The Artemis. That also could be really fucking good, Deservers. That's a really good idea. And you could easily tie Ryujin into that. Like, imagine, like, Ryujin is, like, kind of working a lot with the Freestar Collective, and the whole reason they're doing it is partially to be, like, all altruistic, but it's basically they don't want anyone else getting an edge. See, Varun technically can't because of the armistice, but saying that, what's my favorite mod? Ooh. I have many favorite mods. If you throw out, like, a category, I can give you some suggestions. If I can single model myself, I could change the UV laminates, but that's a pain to read. Ah, okay. I understand what you mean. Where they manufacture the Armada, they can't explicitly the ships made all the robots. They have to have, it has to have been somewhere. What happens if I destroy this ship? Do I lose it if I destroy this ship? I can't, okay. Yeah, Varun they're one of the ones under the armistice. All three of them agreed to the armistice. Even though House of Varun didn't use mechs, technically speaking, they're beholden of it. They're one of the three signatories. All right, let me let's go down to the planet. Plus, like, given how powerful our fucking character is, there's nothing stopping us from being like, we're gonna use a mech. For these surfaces. These say structures instead of what they're supposed to say. They weren't part of the war, no. It was just the two of them, but they were one of the kind of the co-signers. They were kind of brought in, which Bethesda, maybe they mentioned a little bit. My guess is because after the whole House Varun going wide and trying to wipe out everybody, the son of Jinan basically sued for peace. And my assumption is that House Varun basically kind of were the, like, well, we're going to be the peace treaty people, you know? You believe if they destroyed... No, they definitely didn't destroy every mech they had. Plus, like, the lore, but like, the logic behind the mechs, but fine with, keep the butcher. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, mechs are... Why are you telling me this, game? Mechs are something that, like... I need to see them in action to know exactly why... What do you see coming after them after? Pretty much. Oh, Galax trailer communes? What the fuck? Fair enough. The thing that, like, I find... What I find the most amazing, right, is House Varun managed to cripple both the UC and the Freestar Collective, right? Now, we don't know exactly how that went down, right? We don't know if they just did a coordinated assault on New Atlantis and Aquila, and maybe like they did that and then realized they couldn't hold out forever, and then they sued for peace. Or maybe they literally could have wiped them, and it was literally just Varun or Jin dying, where like his son was like, this should not be what our religion is about. I would love to see more into it, because I know Shattered Space, they talk a little bit about it, but like not a whole lot. Like, I think that, for the most part, I think they did the storyline of Shattered Space very well. I just really wish you didn't die at the end if you chose the House Varun thing, and I wish there was more to it. They should have a VR thing. That would be quite cool. That would be really fucking cool. Hello, birds. Dong, I'm assuming you've played Shattered Space by this point, or no? Can a mech take down a starship? I mean, given the fact that the weapons mounted on a mech, I would probably say are Starship caliber weapons. I would say probably yes. However, you still have it, bro. It's good. It's really good. It's not obviously like, it's not like a 10 out of 10, but like the way, like, it feels more like an Elder Scrolls / Bethesda game where all the POIs are together and you can explore without having to jump in your ship. But overrun with numbers with the result. But see, the numbers things wouldn't really make sense because House Varun was a colony vessel, right? The settled system is created based on the survivors of humanity, which we know that I believe they're numbered in the in the, what are they numbered in, like that? I want to say, was it only like 100,000 people initially made it off Earth? It was something really small. The archives are very good. Like Watchtower, mechs, they're controlled by AI. That's another way they could do it. I love the how big do they get? They can get quite big. I mean, we see the mechs in Nera that are easily, like, I would say probably upwards of 15 feet. Maybe more. That's the only, like, and we've seen various versions of mechs. Like, we don't really know, because the other thing is, I mean, even like the whole process of mechs, because anyone remember there's like a certain POI where there's like this weird, like, four-legged kind of, I think it's some sort of a mechanized loader that, like, the NPCs are able to utilize, but you never see it in action. The thing too is, given that, again, we don't know how spaceships fight in this game, right? I think there's very little reference to spaceships fighting in atmosphere in a planet. There's reference to to spaceships bombarding planets from orbit, and there's reference of combat existing in space. So if we just make the assumption, because that's something I've always assumed, that I don't think, hello Turtle, I don't particularly think ships in Starfield are meant to do more than just take off and land. Now, obviously, I would love to, you know, ships be able to fly around. We don't know, again, if that's a design choice by Bethesda. It could very well be a design choice. You know, ships aren't meant to do that, which, if that's the case, then mechs would probably be way more fucking powerful than you know, like, from a planetary point of view, you know? Don't worry, I mean, that's valid, but at the same time, I try not to spoil too much. It does, but you never, again, it's like, we don't know what's, like, whether it's a kind of a design choice by Bethesda, or if it's like, because, you know, Bethesda, this is fucking cool. Who just spoke? Hello? Hello, I am one with the Great Serpent. The Great Serpent is one with me. Oh, spacers. What the fuck? Alright. I didn't realize this was like a new POI. You're banning them. They gotta be insanely... Well, see, that's the thing. Like, they don't... Because, realistically, you could ban the weapons, right? Not the mechs. Because, like, what's stopping the player... Why is it giving me tutorials? What's stopping the player from taking... Excuse me, a mech weapon and mounting it on a ship, you know what I mean? I'm surprised. Is this a new POI? This is. I'm assuming this is.
Come on.
Is this a new POI, or is this is this vanilla? Is there anyone who could check with Zone about his 2 paid mods? I purchased EVP in here, paid mod after downloading. For some reason they revert to free. Try to get. That is a known bug, James. I think the only way you can do it is you would need to. Are you on Xbox or PlayStation or PC? Oh, it is vanilla? Okay, that's fucking cool. Bum, bum, bum.
Now I got you. You messed with the wrong...
Did I? Did I mess with the wrong person? Thank you.
Great. Looks like they got away.
When we try to get into a mech, she slaps her hand away. No, my mech. But that's what I mean, like, mechs could easily be used, like... They could easily be used, like, for frontier kind of work. I mean, that's what... In... Right, why do you have onions and watermelons? What the fuck? Like, imagine how useful a mech would be for, like, farming purposes and colony. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, look at Mass Effect. Hell, fucking Warhammer. Like, mechs were initially, like, knights in the Warhammer universe. The giant robots. They're not as big as Titans. They're singular occupancy vehicles. They were initially, like, designed to be, like, kind of exploration slash kind of colony vessels, like, you know, kind of building, maintaining, and they, like, ended up putting weapons on them, and, like, it turned into, like, a completely different thing. But James, if you're still there, to my knowledge, you have to delete the free mod the best way to do it would be, I would say, if you have a shit ton of mods, potentially write them all down and then delete your save data from the Xbox. And then when you reload the game and basically delete all your data, re-download the game and then only download the paid ones.
This ain't... You won't get me, though.
Those random encounters keep throwing terror cells spinning attacks at me using... What the fuck? Random enemies? What the hell? Yeah, exactly. Like the power loaders from Alien. Exactly. Like, they could be so useful for, like, purposes like that, you know? Not to mention, like, yes, obviously, mech could be very dangerous, like... But, like, a single mech... I'm assuming against, like, trained soldiers like the UC and the Freestar, fucking, you know, they could easily nuke it from orbit. But imagine how useful a mech could be against, like, an attack from spacers or pirates. What the fuck, is that paper? I've never seen paper printed like that. Watermelon sounds. Where I'm originally created to protect the colony. Yeah, exactly. They're fucking cool. I love the Knights. Knights and Titans are my favorite fucking thing. That would be very cool. And again, that kind of highlights on something that does bother me again and makes me think, and again, it could be Bethesda just not thinking, but like planets don't have like a defensive mechanism to protect itself from like orbital stuff, you know? Like, where's the AA batteries? Where's the... fuck did you come from? You know, where's the AA batteries? Where's all that other stuff? I'm guessing it doesn't exist, probably because of Bethesda. But it also might not exist because that's not how war is... Gardening shift notes? Check the water level for watering. Do not attempt to fertilize without checking the machine. Do not let Bill know. Who the fuck is Bill? See, in the vanilla game, I think I believe you're correct, but I'm... Again, it's hard to determine. No, it won't delete your... So if you're on Xbox, James, I'm going to show you real quick you do, right? You just click the guide button, click manage. You go to save data. You delete that by your name. That's your save data, but don't worry, the game will relink itself. And then that's your reserved space. Deleting both of these will basically mean when you when you load the game, it'll ask you to sync, which is fine. And then it'll make you re-download all your mods. I was thinking some Duracell AA battery. Yeah, no, yeah, AA battery level. I launched a... Yeah, the new ballistic... That's a completely weird one to me because... Like, first and foremost, why? Or second of all, why? Like, ballistic missiles are great in the instance of, like, where we live, where we want to nuke each other, right? The settled system would have no reason to use ballistic missiles. Because what do you... you know, like, imagine, like, it's like, all right, we're going to, like, put some ballistic missile sites down. We're going to build them. So we can then, like, launch an attack. It'd be far easier to just take the warhead of the missile, strap a fucking Amadon engine onto it, and just drop it out of the ship. Which is, again, Bethesda being very, like, they're very inconsistent with, like, their stuff. It was a cool POI, don't get me wrong. Turn Armada ships ambush me at a minefield and they flee to the mines. Yeah, so you just do that and it should work, but that's a bug that exists on everything. Sadly, it's not just related to Zone. I would love nothing more though than like a proper, like Bethesda to just completely flesh out some of the stuff. That encampment, I believe that's House Faroon. I mean, it would be... Like, if the game... If the Unity works the way we assume it does, where everyone on board the ship will see a version of their own Unity, right? Technically speaking... Welcome, James. Welcome. pull up a sheet where we're going to be ranting and raving about Starfield and checking out some mods. But if I am to remember correctly, everyone on your ship will go through the... Like, when you make a Unity jump on your ship, everyone on that ship will go through the Unity in their own instance, right? And I joke about Gary being from the Unity, but what's stopping? If the Unity wasn't created by humans, if it was created by something far more powerful and far more sentient, right? Like if you accidentally had a terramorph, right? And the terramorph ended up in the Unity, you know, like the chances of it happening are super low. But given that, like, you know, there's a vast array of different people that jump through Unity, from assholes to like cool people to weapon sellers, there's nothing stopping, you know, like somebody from be like, I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do was really funny, I'm gonna like load my ship up with like fucking Noah's Ark and just go through the Unity. Like imagine like Starborn fucking Gary. Yeah, that's me, stow away my stuff like that. No problem, Richard, no problem. There's a couple of POIs that are surrounded by craters like the one bombarded. And, like, bombardment is definitely a thing. Like, we know they will bombard stuff from orbit. The UC have done it before. Again, we, like, craters... When it comes to craters, went through the Unity with me, where he ended up, who knows? Oh, God, that robot would be a danger. I'd be shooting him before. Or turning him into a toaster. Actually, turning him into a toaster would be really funny. Effects more than just living creatures with artifacts to prove that, so why not? That's not me. Oh my god, I want a sentient ship. Yes, why couldn't I plug Juno into my ship? You can be the... Well, that's to be fair, that's always been like a bit of a theory. I know Nolgroth mentioned it like a long time ago, and a lot of people spoke upon it, that the terramorphs aren't from this like realm of reality as we see. We know that there is some weird distorted reality creatures from, obviously, when Anasco tried to do something stupid. I did see that. I will definitely have to check that out. Oh, we're getting a bit of a drop in. Yeah, I do wonder, like, now I wonder, right? If you, yeah, this is a POI. If you were to, if you shot a laser beam, right? Like one of the laser beams we use in game on our ships. If you shot that at a planet, right? Like Earth. Well, not Earth. Let's say New Atlantis. Would the laser be dissipated by the atmosphere? And if it wasn't dissipated, right? Would it like, how would it work? Would it create like a hole? Would it just burn? Hello, guys. How are we doing? Nice jackets. Who the fuck? Why did I just hear Thanos? It just was... Oh, okay. So it wouldn't be as cool as I thought it would. What the fuck is that? Light space. These guys are fucking kitted. Oh, and yeah, I knew that. There's like a fucking sniper in each of these camps. It's super powerful. So I wonder, how would a particle work? Would a particle do any damage? The proto-molecule. That's, I mean, that's the thing too, because like heat leeches randomly, like, or leeches and stuff. Stop fucking tell me how the game works. Like, they randomly start to appear when it, like, they randomly start to appear in game when, like, are always around humans. And that's very strange, you know? That's extremely strange. Because, like, I don't know, it's just like, it's like, then we don't even, like, how do they feed? What do they eat? Do they eat? We know that they're able to kind of, either through psychological willpower or pheromones. I like psychological willpower, though, just because, like, pheromones... I mean, pheromones sound cool, but psychological willpower is cooler. Oh, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing, lads? Lassies? I really want one of those helmet because it looks like the Mass Effect helmet. This sounds fucking sick. It's a bit low damage because I haven't modified it. The magazine just... Is the magazine just rattling in there? Alright, I'll be sure not to drop this. Fair enough. You mean sentient? I think they are somewhat. I do believe they are somewhat. Alright. Listen. I was gifted this weapon by the great serpent himself. Fuck me, relax yourself. Jesus.
Give it up!
Cover me.
They're dead.
Yeah, no shit. Your gun one-shots, Cora. Fucking hit somebody.
That one's finished!
I know railguns are usually recruitment pamphlets. Ooh. Recruitment pamphlet. The galaxy fears disorder. Covenant brings order. Join us. Rise with us. Become more than you were. Almost serve. Almost serve. Cora, how we doing? How we doing, Cora? There's enemies here. These guys are pretty fucking vicious, I will say. If you're looking for a fucking challenge, these guys are... Jesus Christ. I would say maybe the mod author needs to tone down some of their damage, but then I think that could be just the fact that they're using, like, these newer weapons that are more powerful. Hit me, please. Okay, so he wasn't the one. One of these did a lot of damage to me. Which one was it? Never question med packs, rune star shards. Ba, ba, ba. Refined ground crew pack. Recruitment pamphlet. I mean, that's very fair. Never question. Question weakens purpose. Purpose is everything. Oh, okay. We're starting to sound like the fucking Imperium of Man now. What is it they say? Something about, like, having a fucking, like, an empty mind. But Longfang. Yeah, this is the fucker that was probably hurting me. Security reminder. Jesus Christ, that sounds very scary, Richard. Do not discuss cargo origins, personal assignments, unusual noise, ritual activity. Your silence keeps us strong. Alright, I definitely wouldn't last long. Maroon encampment. Ooh, sentient AI adapters. Hello? Hello, I'm with House Faroon. I'm one of the new recruits. There is a bit of an FPS drop with it. I wonder, is it because there's a lot of stuff going on inside here? Anyone can become a Starborn as long as they are the one that just enters through the Unity. Oh, no, I spawned this indefinitely, Jesus Christ. Although now it shouldn't be that hard to build, right? One, you know, there's like a really fucking powerful dude somewhere here. Where is he? Is he upstairs? There he is. Fucking blessed stalker level 200, my baby Jesus. Almost serve. Oh, the great serpent. Oh, fuck are you shooting me with? Hello? Hello? I'm going to knock you down. Yeah, last time I fought you, I don't think I had this weapon. What gun are you using? Hey. Holy fucking shit, he looks creepy as hell. What the fuck is he wearing? Why does that helmet look a little bit like the one? I think you, Paul, shared a screenshot of a like concept art. Armor looks sick. Oh, oh, no, oh, you bastard! What do you know, Crims, about the creations around the corner? Tell us. I don't know any secrets, sadly. I wish I did. I mean, I don't really ask either. I feel like it'd be unfair of me because, like, well, I would definitely keep short about stuff. Almost served. That wasn't you. Who was it? Somebody shared. Maybe it wasn't you. I apologize. Somebody shared, like, a screenshot. Were you in the conversation, though? I feel like you were in the conversation. Maybe you were. Maybe I'm going crazy. Jesus Christ. All right, we're going to have to... Oh, oh, oh. Thank you. Game, why are you treating it? Oh, yeah, okay, you were okay. Excuse me, I am what you call Starborn. Mother out. It was Grandma. It was no, same name, but he just updated it. What does he want to make? Yeah, no, I seen it. They wanted to make ecliptic stuff. But no, somebody, yeah. Isolated universe, no Starborn spawn in the... I mean, that's possible. Where the fuck is that guy? Hello? Where are you? How are you? So this guy has like Starborn powers. I wanted his loot. Right, listen, cheapskates. Now that your guy's dead, this is a lot easier. Hello, Ace. How are you doing? Run. Oh, Varun Expedition. Oh. I've never seen such beauty in my life. You've taken Deep Seeker and made it majestic. I would pay money for this. Not that we should pay money for free mods, but I like the fact that this mod author is doing this without having to take money. It doesn't work currently with the one I'm wearing, but actually, let me swap to my other one. Yes, very nice. Very nice indeed. That looks beautiful. Alright. Can I, like, have some of your cool jackets? I was selling jackets. No, not that. Who shot me? I see you. Yeah, the tubes are really cool. Another Varun Expeditionary. These look so fucking sick. I'm assuming you can loot them. It's just with how Bethesda's fucking loot system is. That's the thing. I hope that never comes back. I fucking despise it. But that... Oh, I would love to, but... Yeah, but I hope that never... Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello, I am using the Varun Longfang. Ah! Varun Power Pack. I think that's just a normal Varun Power Pack, but I'm not really sure. Stalker Void Lance. Valor's Expedition. You know the looting in this game, where like essentially where you can't loot everything a player drop or an enemy drops. I know, but I don't like having to use mods for, like, I do like using mods, I don't mean to get me wrong, but I don't like using mods when I'm doing reviews and stuff, usually. Oh, this is sexy. Was it the veil? Can you load the outfits? Hasn't showed up in inventory. Which one?
We mustn't allow the heretic to escape.
Excuse me? What'd you call me? Lady? The fuck did you call me?
Ha! The shrouding is inescapable.
Fuck your shrouding. Alright, I love that they put like, I don't know if they put like a delay. Hey, I'm from the Discord near this game. Hello there, TARDIS. How goes it? Welcome. Hopefully, my level is on this save. I am 100. Where's that guy gone?
Now you will pay.
Where are you? Oh. The veil stuff won't show up. What do you mean? What are we talking about the veil stuff? Level doesn't matter a whole lot in Starfield. I mean, you like certain unlocks. I think is it 60 is when you unlock everything. Alright, so we found one POI. Yeah, they got skulls here. It's a bit nice, but you know. Standard snake cult pack. Cost. What other so we've got a couple of, I think there's like a couple of POIs. I have done every single quest in the vanilla game at least once. I like that quest specifically, that one. Ba da 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 da. Right. Oh, they don't like this. Oh.
Okay.
Right, listen, I may not belong here, but I'm gonna kill this guy for, also your voice is sick.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Excuse me? Speak again? I haven't, Styles.
Cool, okay? Don't make me
Cora, what the fuck?
take more than that.
Get up.
Devotion through strength. Hello there. There's a few customized suits, different color, loot them, but when opening the inventory, they were base game outfits. That can happen. There's a lot of fucking enemies in there. Jesus Christ. Or about should I say, the Great Serpent. Object. Fucking Starlast motherfucker with his sniper. How's everybody doing today? We having a good day? This one doesn't seem to load as badly. Am I? That's what I give my quantum essence willingly. Ready for the weekend to begin. Oh, I'm ready for my game to crash. Yeah, I feel like the energy suit would be nice. I only really. Yeah, but see, I find that hard to do because I'm looking for the cool, sexy outfits. Give me a drink first. All right, no, brother Rory, have a good one. Catch you later, brother. Got a question now on the topic of stuff. Dong, my tech savage, are you still there? It sounds possessive. That wasn't meant to sound possessive, it meant to sound endearing. Also, to anyone else, do wireless charging, is that like, is that better for like your phone or worse? And do like tablets have wireless charging? I know, like, for some devices, like earpods and stuff. Oh, it's worse? Oh, okay. Like, but I mean worse. I mean, like, I know it's slower, but I mean, like, is it bad for the phone's battery? Bum, bum. Crimson's tablet talk again. So I was looking, Dong. I was like, I'm like dead set to like fucking fire the trigger at the OnePlus tab. But I was like doing more research. Apparently Oppo bought OnePlus and there's supposedly rumors they're going to be shutting down like shutting down OnePlus and stuff, which that's a bit problematic. Spacesuit's not crash during combat. I don't know why it would crash specifically, Turtle. I'll have to check that in a minute. Oh shit, I need to stop doing that. My phone, I've had my S23 for I think 2 years now, I think. Maybe over 2 years. And the battery is degraded. I think it has like an 8, it went from like 8,500 to like 8,000 like 100. It's like degraded like 86%, which I don't know if that's good or bad, but I know that this thing cannot hold a fucking charge. Like I literally will like say like I'll charge it at night, wake up. Where am I? Over there. Oh shit, more enemies. I'll like wake up. Maroon Zealots on planets. Hell yeah. Ow. The hitbox issue with the robots. So you mean when you're using the mod, hello there, random. So when you're using the mod, Turtle, sorry, I'm gonna have to fucking lower. I mean, most of these enemies are not the problem. The problem is that one, yeah, it's the one guy keeps sniping me. That level like fucking 200 dickhead. So when you have the mod enabled and you like try and fly around in space, your game shits the bed. Unless your port fails, your port fails. But see, to be fair, I'm very cautious with stuff like that. I always like check. I have like a, oh, hey, don't pick him back up, asshole. I bought like one of the cheaper, it's like a cheap wireless charger just for holding, hello FaZe, just for holding my phone. So like when I record and stuff, I can like kind of leave it there and it won't lose. It doesn't. It takes several hours to fucking charge. But now I'm like thinking it might just be, I had no issue, Turtle. And I used it quite a bit, so I'm guessing you might have a mod that might be problematic with it. Most phones nowadays have battery protection or limits to charging. Yeah, see, I downloaded some like charging apps. So is this the one that had Starborn powers to enemies? Kind of. It came out. I did a review of it like last year. It essentially added like a new faction from House Varun into the game and like brought all of their DLC stuff to the base game.
You do not belong here.
The Great Serpent, I think he's a bit... Really, Bethesda, you have to make that a collision so he falls out the fucking door? Or the window? There you go. Hey, hey. Don't run from me. Alright, I'm glad we don't fight very many Starborn. No, put it down. Where it's not good, but I'm okay. Okay, in emergency. Yeah, see, I might, to be honest with you, it's more so just there to kind of, so that I can, like, see my phone is up at an angle. Actually get the new sniper rifle in Terran Armada. Is it a drop or... No, you buy it. You buy it, Wiz. The Terran Armada will only use 3 weapons. The 2 laser rifles, or the laser rifle, the laser SMG, and the kinetic rifle. We gotta be tactical here. We gotta be tactical. The guy on the anchor point... Really? The anchor point guy will sell it? Why are you reviewing this? Because it's free, Fizz, and it got an update, and I really, really like it. I mean, it's a bit challenging, but I like it. It's your favorite, Fizz. Look at this. Look. Oh, do I not have it? No, I lost my helmet. Look, it's got Kit Bash, but it's free. See, these guys don't really cause me much problem. Oh, it is very long. So the update basically, so originally it was just like 3 POIs and like that was it. But now there's like new kit bashed armor, more weapons. There's like new like ships. I have one of the ships. It looks really cool. Thank you. It looks really nice. It kind of reminds me like a fat A-wing. But yeah, this is really cool. I really like it. Let me kill the rest of these. No, not NPC experience. But yeah, the anchor point trade guy will sell it. That's what I mean. It's like Bethesda. You put in like so many weapons of the Terran Armada. Supposed to be all this. You telling me the robots rely on using like there's there's 4 robot types, I believe. There's like a scout, which definitely. Are you leaving, Viz? Okie dokie, Viz. It was nice chatting to you. Obedience builds the future. Yep, not a future I'm in. Discord down. Let me look. We'll say that. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I think so, yes. Yes, I think Discord is down. Fuck's sake. Played around with this mod before. What do you think of it? I like they got a load of new stuff. No, I think mine is. Would you lend your voice to a mod? I technically already have. I have no idea when it's coming out. I just like voice a very minor like side character. Just because, yeah. So it has to. And I was like, hell yeah, that sounds cool. That being said, just because I voiced the mod does not mean I'm going to necessarily give the mod gleaming views. Do not worry. What's the latest VR? I have done research on that. Apparently the Meta Quest 3 is like supposedly the best. Supposedly. Oh, look at that armor. Look at that armor. It's so nice. Fizz, I got a question. That should promote their mods. I like to think it's because I have a sexy voice. And look at that! Look at that! We found it again. Alright, we gotta use some of these weapons. The good yells at your character for amateur behavior. Alright. No, what the fuck? I just equipped it. Equip it. Thank you. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Right. Alright, I've got a barrel for my particle gun. Very nice. Fizz, got a question for you. Did you have anything to do with the... Remember when the Russians tried to fuck with us and some fishermen got involved? Did you have anything to do with that? Armor is limited. No, so that's what I mean. It adds like a load of new kit bashed. Did you have to use the voice in that mod? No, God, no. Also, mod authors, if you want, I can definitely voice characters for you in free mods, no problem. I can even do the sexy voice. Fizz, you missed it. I had a really sexy voice. Not that you would necessarily like that. I don't know why. I'm one of my dad's crew. I like, that's probably one of the proudest moments in like Irish history when like the fishermen were scared, or the Russians were scared off by some fishermen. Yeah, were you not there?
My eyes!
I can't believe
Jesus Christ, this gun is OP. You not there, Dong? Did you not see my Warlock's expedition? Oh, Varlock. I can't read. I wondered how you... What the fuck do you mean, wonder how? Excuse me. It is my charisma. Have you heard? The command sent Varlock in an expedition to a cave on Kayama 2. They said that there is a formidable creature in there. Science Division said that there is a hive. Whoa, lack of Irish accent. I was saying that to my cousin, actually. Like, I can, what's the word? I can parrot some, like, decent kind of Irish accents, but I'm not very good at doing mine. Like, mine will just appear randomly. Alright, before shooting me in the ass cheeks, can you, like, at least relax first? Stop fucking resin fucking 1,000 damage.
I can't see!
How many of you? It's a kit bash weapon. No, I find a mod that puts a house of ill repute neon. The madam's voice sounds uncomfortably familiar. Can we just kill this fucker, please? Like, seriously, I see now why fucking House Vroom were able to fucking annihilate the fucking people.
Let's get them! This is hopeless! I'm out!
Go to safety!
That's a lot of effort, Grandma. I would rather just kind of run my head against the wall. I got phase time. He's gonna die. Listen, bud, you're dead. You don't know it yet, but you're about to die. What mod is shit? Got him. No! God damn it. Have you played with the CK? I tried. Accidentally deleted like some sort of like volume thing and then left. Specialized Covenant Void exotic rifle. Are we playing Destiny? Oh, now I want an exotic rifle. Didn't you pick up one? I did pick one up. We're gonna go mod it in a minute at the base and see how far. There's there's new like void tech. I don't know where we find it though. Is this the first location or is this the second location? No, this is only the first location. Jesus Christ. Right, let's really quickly go back to base. Exotic. Oh yeah, you're talking about exotic. Yeah, do you not remember they added that? They added that in Sturfield. So the follows the quest companion while doing DLC, but like around. Yes, and as long as you never finish the quest, he will always follow you, which is kind of hilarious. You see the leak they're remaking? I did see the leak. Who does it better than the Destiny? What you mean? I'm excited about it. You randomly find... So, you find it randomly. It's a tablet. Oh, the new stuff? Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let me modify these. So we got this gun. It looks really cool. Here's my sniper rifle. Perfect. Can I make it bigger? We need more depth. Darn muzzle. You were slower than me, and that's saying quite a bit. What do you mean? How am I? Excuse me. Excuse me, I try most days. Okay, why is it not? Why is the damage? Oh, is it because it's bird? Wait, automatic? Excuse me. Oh, okay. What? Burst fire. Okay, can we like bump this? Oh, what void tech? Okay, we don't have any void tech. We could. Why is like this gun? Does it go for law? I just love the idea that like it just sticks there, like the ammo. Alright, so this gun is a little bit on the weaker side. I think the other one is the pistol's a lot stronger. Okay, Fizz. Catch you later. Have a good one. Yeah, the damage on this thing is fucking insane. Find a war petition on gun fee. GoFundMe. Where the fuck am I supposed to find that? Alright, let's go shoot them all. Getting a call. Taking a call and getting banned from Discord by Crimson. What the fuck? I didn't get. Excuse me. That's above my pay grade. I don't ban people. Alright, Hollow. Have a good one. See you later. Let's go back to Serpentis. If it's a particle weapon, you can put a nose on the headshot damage will get silly. Give you some water phase. You first said Void of Destiny, the wizard perk. Oh, Void, yeah. It is on creations, Andrew. This is all I do. I only do creations. Crimson just out. What the fuck? Excuse me. Well, that didn't make... That made no fucking sense, Bethesda. No, Tim. But yeah, I don't know. Basically, we got kind of thingied, right? Because like part of the reason I was like I liked OnePlus is because I like the fact that both their phones and their tech dong is like battery life is big. And ever since, you know, I live in a fucking third world country where like power blackouts happen constantly because apparently Ireland's government's fucking morons. This mod is called, that's the photo. Oops. This mod is called Project Viper Covenant. Down, whoever. Hello, face. But yeah, because of it, basically power going out like constantly. Did I title it properly? Okay, good. That's, well, fuck off. But yeah, but because of that, like, I'm all about, like, you know, battery power, and I'm like, hell yeah. Like, there was a while where I was, like, really tempted to, like, try and get one of the OnePlus 15R, because it has, like, a fucking, like, an 11,000 milliamp hour battery, which is fucking insane. Honestly, a bit poor. I mean, you're not wrong, FaZe. I literally live in the middle of Ireland. The only reason we have good internet is because we're close to, like, the main road. Hello there. How goes it? Telling me. In some regards, yes. And when I say third world, I don't, like, because I know, I've said it before, I know third world is not, like, an accurate description. People use it as a way to determine third world countries equal poor. When in reality, third world countries were countries, like, not aligned in the thingy. But, like, our infrastructure is honestly a fucking shit show. Oh, a contractor helmet. Ooh! Oh, I like that. Okay, that's actually quite cool. Cleaner water, third world country compared to Ireland. Again, a bit of a tangent, but if you had significant target, those snipers, would they clear the entire POI for you? If you had instigated and targeted, they clear out the entire those sniper rifle. What do you mean? The one I'm using or the one they're using? What do they call it over there? Ben's bar. Are there chairs and that? Fuck off. But yeah, so like power, I'm like, yes, if you can give me more power, hell yeah. I mean, it doesn't help. I've probably load shedding. I've heard that term before. It doesn't help that like I'm super fucking paranoid to the point where like I always have to make sure my phone's charged. I like Ireland, though, for the most part. Fizz, it's a nice place. I just wish it wasn't windy. Is it windy where you live, Fizz? First turbo, does that make every nation? I mean, accurate, yeah. I just read that Ireland's the most expensive country in Europe. Oh, we're full. Yes, very expensive. It's a shit show. I don't know why, but for some godforsaken reason, yes, we have, which is really stupid. Because our Prime Minister, our Taoiseach, said about nuclear power, give us nuclear power. Give us fucking nuclear power. Like, it's not that dangerous. Can we stop pretending like we're not gonna have fucking Chernobyl or fucking Fukushima? That's the nuclear power plant. No, I have to be careful that I don't list one of the bombs. Because I like living here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, Ireland, like, stat-wise, like, you would assume Ireland is a very wealthy country. And, like, it is. Like, there's a lot of industry here, a lot of big medical companies, the tech companies live here, but it's a bit of a tax haven for these companies. So because of that, like, I feel like our like, GDP is influenced. No, it's on stats, you would think that, Fizz. Like, we're paying more, I think. Property is more expensive in Dublin than it is in London or any other capital city in Europe and the rest of the world. Like, our electricity is the most expensive. Like, our infrastructure is very old. No, we do not. I mean, I don't think so. Yeah, it's, like, I don't know. Like, for where the Midlands is, there's, like, companies called Bordemona because a lot of homes in Ireland in, like, the center, use peat as a fossil fuel. We call it turf. And a lot of their generators or their, like, power stations, I believe, were, like, fossil fuel powered, but they had to, like, shut them down. And now it's just kind of like, yeah. I mean, I guarantee you there's enough fucking wind off our coast to, like, Fizz, you'd know. Our coast, right? Really? What is always there? The fucking Atlantic Sea would be perfect for wind turbines, wouldn't it? Wouldn't hurt the fish too much. Brain government never learned how to make anything other than plutonium plants for bomb masquerading as power plants. Not that I'm aware of. But yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, I think it's a very nice country. I like the country. We're very chill. We're quite... Again, I live in the country. I've been in and out of the big cities like Dublin and stuff for the most part. We're quite chill though. We're like, I feel like we're must be a dream where you are. Wave power would do really good. With a nuclear reactor won't get more because the government's afraid it could steal. That's the fucking problem. It's the fucking fossil fuel industry. It's like, buddy, you cunts have enough money. Why don't you just invest in the fossil fuel industry then? Like, why don't you make the power plants? Like, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that it's not actually that hard to transfer, to modify a standard, like, you know, like a power plant, like a coal power plant, I think, or whatever, into a nuclear power plant, because they do the same fucking thing. I was saddened when I learned that nuclear energy is not like this super magical, like, you know, like you think sci-fi, like the reactor, like, you know, in The Expanse, like the reactor is like this little atom that like implodes. It's literally just heat makes a turbine spin. God damn it. Yeah, literally, just a giant fucking steam engine. I was like, bruh, we need one of them, fucking, what do you call them? Like, the spaceships have them. They're like, it uses like I seen someone say they made one, right? But I honestly don't know. It's basically like this radioactive material that leaches small amounts of like power to make a turbine, like an RTB, I think it is. They use it on probes. Like, someone claimed to have installed one of them in their house, but like that seems really risky because I would like to not get mutated. About fusion power, and it's like something like it's not just another way to boil water, is it right? I think fusion power is different. Shooting at with laser magic fusion reactors. Last decade. Yeah. Some molten salt reactors that can fit in the average backyard. America, we have an anti-land. See, it's not just, that's one of the things, it's not just like an American thing. Like a lot of the fossil fuel industry, they don't want you to do all that shit. And like, it's just, yeah, like the other thing is like, I'm a big tech person, right? I love me some tech. Those electric cars, prior to like Ireland going into the Stone Age briefly, for like a week. Prior to that, I was like, I'd love an electric car. After the Stone Age happening, where we lost power for a week, no. Like, God, no. Like, imagine how fucked you would be if you had like maybe a hybrid potentially. No, I'm not being political guilty. I'm just talking about how shit our country's power system is. Is that allowed, or is that? I'll stop if you think that's too far. But yeah, I would love an electric car though, like properly. Like, I think they're really cool. The idea of them, like, you know, technically being cleaner. I know you get in the argument, oh, they're not technically cleaner because, like, the amount of effort using to make them, but, like, they're trying. But, like, plus, like, the Chinese, like, is it BYD? My God, the price if they can get them down to. They're, like, super fucking cheap, which is crazy. Sligo is a very nice place. I've been there quite a few times. DH County. You can have new tech once we've completely exhausted. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's how it is everywhere, though. Like, the thing is, like I'm not gonna lie, like the bogs, we use the bogs in Ireland, right? And, like, the bogs are, like, an amazing location, like, from like, a geological point of view, because they're essentially like a carbon dump. They pull carbon out of the air. The ecosystem in them is like all right, yeah, let's not do that. We have to obey Guilty. She is the Lord here, the Lord Mayor. That wasn't sarcastic for anyone here. Guilty is like, I tend to tangent, and while I never intend to kind of, you know, start things politically, that's why Guilty's here, so obey her. But yeah, like the bogs are so fucking cool. Like, not to mention, have you guys ever like heard of like the bog women, the bog bodies? Like, bog water has like crazy, like, what would be the terminology? Like, it can essentially, like, bodies will go in there, right? And like, they won't decay. There's like something, I'm assuming it's because there's something in the water that basically means it. But anyway, but like, we basically we end up like cutting them up and using them for fossil fuel. And I get it. It's super cheap. It's very, very cheap. It's lack of thank you. It's like extremely cheap. Like, it's far cheaper than coal. It's far cheaper than brick. It's far cheaper than wood. And I think it burns better. Now, it doesn't. And when I mean that, yeah. But no, not my in-game wife. My wife is deadly. But yeah, but it saddens me because I get it. You know, when you live, if you live, where you live, Fizz? Is turf a thing? It's like, I know in like bigger cities you can buy it, but it's more of like a novelty. You know, you can, like, bogs exist everywhere, or in a lot of regions. And, like, bogs are kind of similar to swamps. The only good thing is, thank fuck the bogs don't have anything super dangerous in them. Guilty, can you imagine, like, what sort of depraved fucking snakes would live in the bog if, like, the ice bridges didn't fucking... Well, no, because you have bogs in, like, England, too. Like, because as the designated snake person, do snakes like bog/swamps? I know alligators do, but I don't know if snakes do. Because, like, I know snakes are in the Amazon, but I don't think the Amazon is like a swamp. It's more of a, I mean, it's a rainforest in the name. Isn't a bog what a swamp becomes? I believe so. Some snakes do. And rule of thumb, if you see a snake swimming at you and the snake is not huge, fucking run. absolutely wrong. Oh, so that's what I mean. So there is. That's weird. Because, like, hello, like, okay, see, because that's what I thought. Like, yeah, it's. See, grass snakes, I remember my father used to tell me about grass snake stuff because, fun fact, we don't have snakes in Ireland. England does, and that's not because of some fucking St. Patrick gentleman. That's because the land bridge in Ireland shrunk between Ireland and Great Britain a long, long time ago. But yeah, that makes sense. That's what I mean. So, like, if I was to say pay a gentleman that is potentially as a diver that, you know, lives in Louisiana to import me a load of swamp related snakes, and I theoretically, don't arrest me, Irish government, I theoretically loose them in the bog, would they survive, I wonder? But then I suppose the climate, our bogs aren't exactly warm like a swamp. Oh, our bogs are flammable too. They go on fire quite a bit. Yeah, I feel like the weather wouldn't last. Yo, definitely, like I said, you Deborah. Fucking send me Deborah, I'll fucking send her in. It won't take long before, like, the people in, like, the village will be like, there's fucking dodgy shit. Like, my nanny used to always tell me, like, stories and stuff. Remember she used to mention, there's, like, fucking giant dogs in the bog. And usually it was just somebody's dog would get loose, and then they'd have to be like, shit, catch the dog. Oh my god, now that I'm thinking, imagine a snake with wool on it. That would be kind of cool. A scouse snake, oh my god. Can you fucking imagine? Get self-lighting fire. Yeah, that's quite, see, the thing is that's, I'm pretty sure, like, that's a common thing, I think. Like, I know in nature, like, stuff like that can happen. Like, you know, there'll be, like, stuff will burn, but then I don't, is that just like a, what would you call it? Is that just a, I'm actually really curious. Like, because I know there's a lot of instances of, like, say, like remember with California obviously was on fire and stuff, right? Like, is that something that would happen? Like, has that always happened? Because I know there's some plants that, like, actually thrive in, like after heat. No problem, Guilty? Just nick your car. I know, like, in Australia and stuff, they do targeted burns to try and prevent stuff like that happening. But drowners, god no, fuck that. Carpet snake, I mean, that's, yeah. Just play the Skrillex song from fucking Far Cry 3. Make it bun them, but starting fires without ignition source requires special mixture of oxygen. I forget what the term for proportions. That's a big word. Of a snail that eats magma. Jesus Christ. There's also, isn't there, like, little parasites that are, like, creatures that apparently can eat plastic, which is pretty fucking cool. Hello. See, usually, I don't think Ireland is, like, a country necessarily where, like, where it's, like, burns are common. Although it's mainly people being idiots. Like, the Wicklow Mountains goes on fire a lot, which is ironic, because you're thinking, Crimson, that's a mountain. How the fuck do you burn a mountain? Then you realize that Irish people are fucking morons. Some Irish people. Most of us. They hear about sewers igniting. Oh, God. Oh, now I'm, like, fucking curious. Isn't there, like, Mythbuster did, like, a whole thing on spontaneous combustion, but I can't remember. Did they ever prove it's possible? Did we kill them? Who are you shooting?
Where'd he run off to?
I don't fucking know.
Him a lesson.
Hello? Hi there. Oh, a harbinger. How are you? Bum, 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 bum. I feel like if anybody's gonna spontaneously combust, it'll be me after reviewing one too many fucking probe tech mods. You mean? I feel like someone would have caught that on. That's what I mean. I don't think. I'm guessing it's not like, you know. I'm pretty sure the Mythbusters. All right, these guys are very fucking high damage. Like Jesus Christ. Spicy burrito. Just eat the wrong thing. It's like, wait a minute. To be big in the 80s. Alright, I think maybe we need to tweak the damage just a little bit. Just a tad bit, just a tad bit. I want to find more ships. Where am I now? Let me check the mod stuff real quick. Creations. Ba-da-ba-bam. All right, what else? 5 new ships and their variants. Space and boarding encounters fully implemented. What does space and boarding encounter mean, though? Okay, so 7% chance. Hostile activity markers. Increase engine speed. They will arrive faster until you find the base ship. Wait, what? Covenant squadron will tear you apart. After you take the first squadron wave, you move slow second and third. If you use any mod to increase the engine speed, they will arrive faster. You will find all the base ships there. These can be renamed. The random encounters have a max of 4 ships. Don't wait to be welcomed by a Covenant ship. You're inside. The Covenant ships are fully customized. It means that land encounters, Project Viper. With bigger hardware, too many encounters can cause minor stutter. Bethesda likely avoided mid-journey encounters for this reason. What's a mid-journey encounter? You can safely use Project alongside other mod. Oh, okay. POIs remain separated by biome. There's a unique point of interest linked to a unique version of the Void Launch Sniper. How to find the new tips: read slates, scan planets, and follow the blood trail. If you want to play the POIs at the get-go, they're a fixed version. Future plans, I feel that is reaching its final stage. The CK is struggling on my PC to handle the amount of info to progress. Custom textures for the suits. Dating. Okay, right. So what do you say? We gotta fight more. Fight more people. The rune signal. This is really fucking well done. Bush is a real phenomenon, while rare does exist, documented, recorded. Charles Dickens. Hell yeah. Where? So I don't know if I broke this. They're supposed to like get here, but I don't know what they mean by that. I'm just gonna like park and wait for them. Let me see. Where am I? I said like the second planet as well. Oh, there's more POIs there. There's 2-1. Hello, is there any house for ruined people? Is there actually a setting? Setting, gameplay. Is there a setting? I don't think so. No. Okay, we'll jump. What did he say? Like a 7% chance every time you jump? You could probably. Meow. Ooh, hostile activity. Meow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not you idiots. Alright. Alright, so we got 2 structures on the planet. Let's go say hello. Driving a vehicle through a crowded city is frowned upon. No, really, Bethesda? Oh, why am I stuttering? Oh, that's not good. Oh, please don't. Please, no. Stutter. Why are you stuttering? Speaking of, why are we stuttering? Is it the ship? I didn't do anything to the ship for it to stutter, though. That doesn't make sense. I think it was the ship. Interesting. Ba-na-na-na-na. I mean, they did warn me. That paramilitary installation. Alright, let's go find our, see if Jerry Adams is there. See, I'm aware of a few mods that cause, like, stutters, but generally speaking, I don't know why it would, like, what the fuck is that? Oh, what is that? What are you talking to? Might have to reach out to this mod author and just because I think he's done some awesome work, but I'm wondering if, like, if he was to, like, maybe get some, because you know, last thing you want to do is be like, you know, you should do this. But when it comes to performance, like, some of the POIs, and I wonder, could he get some, like, expertise from, like, people who kind of know a little bit more about the CK, just to see. Oh, that my game froze a little bit. Just to see. What the fuck was that? Oh. I wonder, did he accidentally mean for this gun to be powerful? Because, like, the Void Gaze doesn't do a whole lot of damage. I mean, it does damage. Oh, wait a minute. It's not even fucking advanced. That's the problem. I have flown a Daemog a few times. Thankfully, I haven't landed on anyone yet. Hello? How the fuck did you get in there? Excuse me, sir. Would you mind letting me in? Oh, it's the hatch.
I'm all that's left.
Oh, fucking genius. That's fucking genius. You're dead, but that's fucking genius. I've deleted the fixed. Re-enjoying the delete, fix the issue. Awesome. NPCs and companions stopping in doorways. Not really. They did, they added a thing with Skyrim where if you sprint into them, they usually will back up a little bit. But sadly, that's about as far. Where are my companions? The like, companion AI and stuff gets very finicky, especially aboard ships. But usually if you can sprint into them, they backpedal. Oh, they should. Where are my crew? Well, there's Gary. No, that's not Gary. Where the fuck are they? Because remember Skyrim added that, didn't they? If you, like, sprint to them, they kind of get, like, knocked back. A wind farm. Does this planet even have wind? Unrelenting force, honestly, best way. There's a mob that changes. Actually, that is probably one way to get them out of the way, is use gravity wave. Ghost Rodas, Ghost Rodas, Ghost Rodas. What do you think of the Nif Bash weapons and armor? Would it be something that would discourage? God, no. I fucking love those sort of weapons. I prefer them to, like, in some ways, I, like, prefer them to, like, straight vanilla or like new creations, just because I feel like if the mod author knows what they're doing and can blend it properly, I feel like they can look awesome. Just put him out. Get the fuck away. And then made translations, did you say? Oh, what is this? Yeah, no, the stutter is definitely tied to this mod. Hello. Why do you have an arrow in the back of your head? Can I have your armor? Okay. Oh, that's a nice hood. That's a really nice hood. I feel like it doesn't match the armor specific. It doesn't match that armor, but there is an armor. Yeah, it looks better on this one, I think. Yeah, that looks better. Bum, 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 bum. That being said, though, I feel like it's see, I'm not a mod author specifically, but I feel like, given the fact that Prof was saying there that like when it comes to kit bashing and stuff, it can be like a lot more. Is that a ship? A new ship? It can be like a lot more difficult because like of the UV mesh, I think you were saying. You speak, I'm using the ballistic rifle base. Oh hell yeah. I'm like, how's I mean? I'm a big fan of shit like that. But I wonder, like, is it Bob, you'd be the first person to ask. Would you say it's like easier? Because I'm assuming the answer should be no, that it's not easier to create something new as opposed to just kind of kit bashing to make something new. But like, if you were trying to kind of aim for perfection, like say you were trying to kit bash a weapon to make it function versus new, like what would you say, like how different or easy would it be compared, you know what I mean? Kit bashing, like, yeah, so like I'm assuming in some ways definitely. But like, I mean, like, you know, if you're like doing it right, like you want to make it feel like, say for instance, like these armors I think look incredibly well done. The weapons, I don't know personally. I like it's a free mod. I'm not like, I think this mod is an 11 out of 10. But like, I feel like, I mean, that cylinder probably doesn't help it, but I don't know if like that cylinder is like just part of the suppressor maybe? What suppressor is that? Is that from the Beowulf? Companions get away in Starfield if you get the kissing distance and look at them. For perfection, probably no. You have to make a lot of compromise, but people have made really cool looking stuff. Ah, okay, yeah. Like the suits are so cool. The main thing for is hiding a lot of the objects don't really fit. Yes, that's the thing, like, and it again, oh, that is a new ship. What is that? A Covenant Pilgrim. Oh yes, give me that. Is this? No, it's not a Nifsco pack. It's a mod that basically like a House of Rune style mod, but the mod author has like kind of modified it to be more, I love that fucking helmet. That is such a cool helmet. Wonder how that would look with like actual Deep Seeker. We're gonna have to check the Deep Seeker in a minute. This is like a mod that basically adds like kind of a House of Rune themed faction into the game, the base game. The fuck did that guy shoot at me? Covenant Navy technician, excuse me? Defensive positions, Jesus fucking where's my team? Oh, there you are. Hello, Cora. Oh, I want your gear. Oh, please let me have that, please. No! His armor looks so fucking cool. He's like a blade on it. How hard it is to make, like, since melee weapons are... Oh, shit. That's a redeemed. Since, melee weapons are, dog shit in this game, I wonder how hard it'd be to, like, make them, dual wield. Oh my god, these guys are way too fucking powerful. Jesus Christ. Very, like, I get it, like, you know, like, certain enemies and stuff, and I suppose if I snipe them maybe, but my god, are they fucking powerful. Main thing I'm first not really fair, but I've built one post in Discord. I'd love to definitely, like, see what you're posting, brother. I love one of the full gear. I do, I really do. I think when it comes to reviewing these sort of mods, I'm gonna go and modify that sniper real quick, and then we'll come. Do I have a sniper? She has a sniper, but I'm not gonna be able to get it off her, I don't think. Is it possible to, like, actually make a companion using console commands? There's base redeem, use arm blades, or technically dual wield, but they're invisible. So I mean, Skyrim added it, so like I'm assuming it should be somewhat usable. We're gonna board the ship. I think that might be the best way. We'll funnel them in. Yeah, this must be some sort of base of operations because they've got those, like, those towers everywhere. Is that a fucking castle? What is that? Yeah. Oh, it's a... Where's the entrance? Oh, it's at the front. Okay, cool. Oh, no, 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 no. Hello? Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. What the fuck? Why are we, like... Okay, we're, like, tripping balls here. The game is,
What was that?
What was that?
nothing. I'm currently losing FPS. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. I would love to not be playing in 5 FPS. Ow. What do you mean defend the ship, Cora? We're in the ship. Have they? What are you rocking, my good man? Fine. Ooh! Alright, now wait, is that vanilla? I can't tell if that's vanilla or not. That probably was vanilla, right? Is the game still... We still stuttering? Okay, we're still stuttering, so why are we stuttering? Why are we stuttering? What's going on inside the ship that is making us stutter? Rune pack. Why are we stuttering? Smugglers. Oh, is it in this box? That was the Shattered Space boost pack. Was it? Is that what the boost pack looks like? Alright, let me go get it. Hold on. Let me save and go get it. Not gonna make people naked, is it? Ba-da-da. King Gath bundle. Experience King Gath's creation. King Gath Creation's epic quest watchtower. Okay, good. Which one? I know Shaded does one, and I want to say Cordic does one too. Space Undies. Loot. Immersive looting. Okay. Good old Shaded. We gotta wait like a minute. Over there's a put one dead guy in a shower in swimming trunks. The POIs, but he's on the back side of the shower, so you have to inspect them. Inspect them for loot to find him. Oh, listen, yeah, I guess when stripping gear, no one is hard enough to sell their use space. Alright, let's grab that one. Cool. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. I need to give the game a minute to load. So I have a review coming out tomorrow of the Endor thing, and it's like a really cool mod, but like I had a weird like issue where like there's like a cave you can go into, and the cave like wasn't like loading correctly, and like it looked like there was like something built over it, but like it was weird. But then I like I restarted my game. Like there's a lot of mods that do that, and I'm seeing it seems like it's more, I don't know, like there's some mods where like if you don't do like a when you download the mod, if you don't do like a reset, right? Really, it's 1,040. I mean, that's still good value, but 1,040 Bethesda. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it seems like some mods you just have to do like the reset because it doesn't like load them correctly, which I don't know. It's still a fucking shit show, Turtle, a lot of the time. Like sometimes it loads okay, sometimes it doesn't. Like even the base website. Oh no, definitely. I mean, that's not even like that's just a common practice thing. Like, you know, like basically making you need more so that you have to buy more. Why did it go up? I don't know. Theoretically it shouldn't go up. Bundles are something that only Bethesda are aware of. Oh, so how do we gotta wait a minute before the game loads, I think. Settings. Where is my loot chance? Loot. Immersive looting enabled. Loot all button. Players. What the fuck? Players only. Is enabled to pick up loot and send to. Oh, okay. Steal take. Loot immersive body. Eh? What does that mean? Hey. Strip equipped. Oh, okay, cool. Overrun light spacesuit. Oh. Oh. Oh, it works. Strip. Does loot all make them... Alright, I want to go outside and loot some people in a second. I want to check this ship out, though. Alright, so what do we got? We got... Varun. Hold on, let me put my gun away for a minute because I want to look at these. So we will remove our helmet real quick, and we'll just do the body packs. So we've got that. We've got that. Maroon contractor, the light space suit, and the deep seeker gloves. Advanced light Varun. Oh, I fucking like that. Yeah, you can swap it. And there's the Varun tactical. Superior Varun light. Okay, cool. Then packs, we've got calibrated deep seeker. Okay, these are just generic ones. Helmet, we've got... Oh, that looks really fucking cool. Custom assault helmet. Varun contractor. Varun expedition, hooded, modified. These look so fucking cool. The gear looks so fucking awesome. Right, let's put my stuff back on. Actually, we'll rock. Well, yeah, I'll keep my stuff on because I only get one shot. Where's my gear? I want to loot the guy outside. The guy, the one dude that like had the thingy. Give me a second. Where's my gun? There you go. Right, what's in here? Okay, why is what's going on? Why is it like FPS dropping like crap? Oh, beds. Cozy. Very cozy. Ooh. Oh, the house room like to get down, you know? I'm gonna leave here because it is really fucking lagging. I say lagging, but it's not lag. It's something, I don't know, like what's going on. Maybe it's just how it is inside. All right. I can play this game offline if I don't have internet. Yes, you can play this game offline. Well, okay. Now, firearms, I'm not 100% sure on that sentiment. If there's other games you can play offline, like if you can say play other single-player games on PlayStation offline, this game is no different. Having access to the internet would allow you to obviously download mods, but which you don't even like need to keep. You don't even need internet to like keep the mods. Need to save, quick save here. Oh wait, no. All right, let's kill everyone first. Strip you. So does loot all do the same thing? I'll lose all those. Oh, there he is. Right, who the fuck are you guys? Oh, he's not. This is the real one. Oh, that's a good thing. I know your gun is pretty dog shit. My god, you're so fucking tanky. What the fuck? What did you hit me with? Guy fucking we're gonna have to swap to so the good news is he's not gonna do a lot of damage because melee is dog shit. The bad news is he's fucking tanky. You should bribe this doesn't sell a helmet and vehicle style light for their credits. Helmets? What do you mean by that? If you have a hard copy, they want you to log in. So that apparently that's not the case anymore. That was like a communication. My god, why do you be so fucking tanky? Jesus Christ. On your knees, profligate. What do you mean you missed the beginning of the stream? It's a free mod. Also, the stream title is named the mod. Oh. Oh, shit. Gary, I apologize profusely. Gary, I apologize profusely. Please, Gary, relax, Gary, for fuck. Shit. Fuck. Do it all. Oh, I don't doubt that is. Jesus Christ, there's so fucking many of them. Oh my god, relax up. I'm not used to like instinctively pressing B, so I keep missing and crouching. Oh, no problem, Ace. No problem. How's your mom? Jesus fucking Christ, there's so many of these bastards. Oh, I want his jacket, actually. Right, so we're taking a load of... Gary, we can talk about this. See, even though he like... Oh, no, he hates me. Okay, I was gonna hype him up. Like, even though he hates me, he still doesn't want to fight me. He wants to fucking fight me. Good thing Gary. What's that? Good thing Gary does absolutely no damage. Well, no, this is an OP weapon to begin with. I don't know if it's that's not how we roll. We like to roll backwards in this here facility. Let me look. Let me check something.
Come on. Guns dry. Reloading.
Lovely. I may have at one point in my life bought a pull-up station because I thought I was going to do mad, pull-up. And I realized, one, that was a stupid idea. And two, that was a stupid idea. So I put it up on Facebook Marketplace and someone is coming to buy it at 11 p.m. at night. So if I randomly don't hear from me again, I've been killed.
Give up or face the consequences.
No, Gary doesn't need to be fed. No. He feeds on his own Aurora. Who the fuck comes at 11 p.m. for a fucking only fucking swell bros? I'm selling a like a power station, like kind of like a pull-up bar sort of thing, but it's like it's a pull-up bar and like a thing. Can you agree to meet the parking lot? No. Oh no, that's don't. Oh. Never mind, it was 11 a.m., not p.m. Okay, that's less sketchy. Last time I fucking did a deal in the Aldi parking lot, and I'm not trying to sound racist, right? Because not in a... This Turkish gentleman and his father, right? These guys tried to buy... I was selling a mouse, right? I was selling a mouse, So, long story short, Crimson bought a SteelSeries headset. It broke because Crimson's... It, broke in the same spot. Like the Arctic 7, whatever the fuck it's called. The thing broke, so... Asked for a refund. They sent me another one because whatever. Got another one. It broke in the same place. So I was like, look, I don't want any more of your stuff. Can you just give me my money back, please? And they're like, sorry, we can't do that. Can we offer you a different product? So I was like, okay, cool. I bought their Arctix Pro, Nova Pro, the one that has the little DACs with it and you can connect to your PC and stuff. I was like, this will be great. It didn't work. It didn't work on Xbox, which is what I primarily used it for. And I explained to the dude, and he's like, oh, but you can it works on PC. Can you not just use it on PC? And I'm like, brother, I bought it for Xbox. So then I was like, well, can I just have my money back? And they're like, sorry, no. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Give me a microphone, because at this point I was doing YouTube, but I was only I think I was a couple of months into it. So I got the microphone, touch wood, very good microphone. And I also got a mini mouse. And the mouse is retailed €100. I think I was selling it for 40. Went to meet these people that wanted to buy it. Right? Ended up in this housing estate. I spotted these two teenagers that looked about 15, 16. I was like, okay, I could probably take them, but at the same time, I don't want to get robbed over $50 mouse. So I brought my mother's partner with me. So the two of us, he's a dub. And he knows how to box. So, for anyone outside of Ireland, Dublin people are, they've got a very thick accent that makes you don't want to fuck with them anyway. So I was like, yeah. And then he wanted to open it. And I was like, I'm not going to let you open it. It's completely sealed. And he was like, I need to test. I'm like, brother, it's literally factory fucking sealed. I could understand his stuff, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not letting you open it. It should work. I got it from the company. If it doesn't work and you prove to me it doesn't work after buying it, I will give you your money back. But And I was like, he was like, okay, I don't want it. And I was like fucking pissed off. So I was like, whatever. Then like a week later, someone else wanted it. Same fucking kid, but he brought his father this time. And like, I was like, you know, he grabbed it and he was like, okay, cool. And I was like, okay, you're going to buy it? And he was like, yeah, his son wants to check it. The son opened it without asking me to check it. And then the cunt was like, I was like, we agreed on 50, and he handed me like 40 euro, and he was like, come on, like, you know, I was like, brother, we agreed on 50 before I arrived. 50, it's 50. And he's like, come on, 40, like, it's the kid's money. I'm like, I don't care. And he's like, oh, well, I don't want it then. I'm like, well, you just opened it. And he was like, oh, well, I'm like, I can't take it back. Either you give me the money or we walk to the guard station, explain that you're after trying to scam me. And then, like, he finally took out the money. He, like, had it in coins. And, like, afterwards, the guy was like, he was like, you know, fair business, you know, whatever. And I was like, and he was trying to talk to me about, like, where he's from and stuff. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck where you're from. Like, you could be from the nicest region ever. But, like, the fucking audacity. See, I'm a very non-confrontational person. But like in that instances, I was like, I swear to God, I will do time for like keying someone's fucking car. But yeah, and like now it's like anytime I sell shit, it's like I will post it to you, and that's it. I'm not going to like, I'm not meeting you, you're not meeting me, and that's just how it is. Because people are fucking idiots. Laptop, and the guy gave me 30 less and snatch it. Nobody gave me all the money. Said no deal. That's what I mean. It's like the dude had the fucking money. Like, it's like he had the entire money like in his pocket because he had 40, right? And then he had a $5 in his pocket and a $5 in change. And it's like, I get some haggling and stuff, but it's like, it's tech that's unopened, right? If it was opened and stuff, like I was selling it at loss anyway. Like fucking, and I'm like, I don't know if the Turks are used to that and stuff, but like, you know, there's no haggling. Haggling, if you want a secondhand car, fair enough. If it's like, you know, fucking buying livestock, fair enough. You know, if you're haggling to like figure out your wife's dowry, fair enough. That was a joke. You shouldn't buy your wife. But yeah, I'm just like, bro, no. Oh, dude was an asshole. And I'm not just saying because the gentleman was Turkish. I'm not trying to be racist because there's scumbags I've dealt with that were Irish. But I think it made it more frustrating because I was trying to like be nice and convey to this gentleman, like, you know, like I didn't want it. But like, I think the fact that he was like obviously an older gentleman that clearly like wasn't from Ireland. He like moved to Ireland, I'm assuming. I think he said he like moved to Ireland like 15 or so years ago, which I'm like, that's very cool. Very nice of you. Like, I've heard a lot about Turkish culture. You know, your kebabs are on point, but I'm like, fucking give me my money, you cunt. Brand Nintendo 3DS, sealed buyer, 2 kids and a dad. They said they had to open it. Yeah, no, fuck that. Like, because like the thing is like once you open it, at that point it's like I'm gonna have to charge less for it. And like when it's opened, people are gonna assume it doesn't work. Like it's a fucking mouse worth like 100 and something quid that I'm selling for 50 euro. Like Jesus Christ. Never saw him again. Literally had like I've had some dodgy instances. Like fucking I was selling a load of collector's editions one day, and I had to meet the dude outside of a church, and it was like the biggest, like buffest fucking dude ever. And like the idea of like I'm like he's like help me open the boot and stuff. We're just basically like I'm selling him like Assassin's Creed figurines. It was just so funny. But then one guy I was had these 2 like Elder Scrolls statues because I bought like 2 of the Elder Scrolls. Let me try the peace one. I bought 2 Elder Scrolls Online statues, and I accidentally sent the guy the wrong one, and I woke up to like a message saying, he was like, you scamming cunt, you fucking, I'll ring the guards on you, and I'm like, whoa, I'm sorry, what's going on? He's like, you sent me the wrong statue. I'm like, oh my God, I apologize. I'll send you the new statue. Like, you know, you just send me back that one. You don't have to pay shipping. And he's like, no, it's good. I'll keep this. I'll send you more money because I want this one too. And I'm like, the Switch, I understand it though. Poor dude thought I scammed him, but it was just so funny. Bought an iPhone for work on buy and sell and turned up with a Samsung. Oh yeah, no shit like that. Like shit like that, I'd be like, nah. Like, fuck that. Like, that's like tech and stuff. I would love to have the know-how to buy tech. Because I know there's, like, I've watched a load of videos of stuff where, like, you know, like, okay, it only works temporarily. Where you can, like, essentially, like, buy tech cheap. Like, you know, secondhand tech, like graphics cards and stuff. You can buy them super cheap, and if they work, you can turn a profit. I've seen another guy, I'm guessing similar to kind of maybe what you were trying to do, Guilty, maybe? Where, like, this guy, like, he, like, will buy, like, iPhones on the cheap and refurbish them and sell them for a profit. But I'm just not good enough. I spent 1,500 euro on a fucking quad thinking I knew everything. I watched YouTube videos on how to tell if a quad... Yeah, this ship is fucked. How to tell if a quad is dog shit. Drove the whole way to Cavan, for anyone wondering. Cavan people are known for being like there's a saying going, like they'd peel an orange in their pocket not to lose anything. They're known as being mean cunts, like, you know, not mean, that's probably not, what would you call it? Like very, I don't know, but yeah. But like, I was like trying to ask them questions and stuff, and they were like, oh yeah, she runs great. She runs fucking great. Tight, exactly. I ended up having to pay 800 euro to fix the fucking thing because the back axle was fucked. The wheels were fucked. I had got a lot of enjoyment out of that, to be fair. So I didn't mind. But no. Like, I'm just... Gary, can you just fuck off? Look, she won't even fight Gary. She's no problem. She's looking at something else. The random sketchiness did incur me to ditch eBay and other shit. Yeah, to be honest with you, same. Like, I always see, like, whenever I see, like, you know, tech deals, there's always, like, someone on eBay selling it cheap, right? And there's a part of me that's like, oh, is it worth it? But then, my only ever time I bought off eBay, when I was, like, really young, I wanted to buy a Master Chief cosplay helmet. And, like, we didn't have credit cards back then because Ireland's a third world country, so my mother sent, like, a money order. And, like, the woman selling it said she didn't know what to do with it, so she sent it back and thought we were trying to scam her. And I was very sad because young boy Crimson really wanted that Master Chief helmet. But yeah. People see sort of asking to give away for free. Oh, I've seen stuff like that. People trying to fucking, like the it's for my kids shit bother me because it's like, and? Do I give a fuck, dickhead? Like, I don't care if it's for your dying Aunt Bessie who, like, cured cancer. My game just crashed. Oh, no, it didn't. But yeah, I'm just like, brother, what the fuck? 50 at a pack of Twizzlers. Take the money or leave with the boot. You thought you were a criminal for using... Well, see, that... I mean, understandable. Like... That I bought some off Laugh on Etsy. It was a canvas print. Sent me stickers first, and they were crappy. Left label on posting. Told her she shut her Etsy account down. Well, that's... My cousin loves using Etsy because, like, she's like, you know, she likes the whole, like, techie thing, right? Twice now, right? 2 Christmases in a row, she has gotten me presents on Etsy, right? Last Christmas, like 2024 Christmas, she paid quite a fair bit of money for a Space Marine mat, right? It was like a Space Marine chapter. I told her, she's like, what chapter do you like? I was like, the Salamander. She's like, okay, are they green? So she got one. I got it, I opened it, and I looked at it. And I'm like, that's not the Salamander chapter. That's not even a chapter at all. That's AI generated Warhammer, which it's not her fault, but again, the fact that she paid good, like, it's a decent quality mat, it's really good. But yeah, and then the next one, she got me like a Kindle, and she got me like a really nice like cover for the Kindle, and like say, oh, don't worry, like, it's coming. It's I'm like, did you buy it on Amazon? Because Amazon have really nice. I like there's like a kid style Kindle that has like whales on it. I'm like, just get me that one. Again, what the fuck? Came the whole way from fucking China, and like, it didn't get here till after Christmas. She also bought me a lightsaber, but that wasn't from Etsy. That was a really cool lightsaber. But yeah, it was just like, yeah, she thinks she's buying from like a legitimate seller, and it always like ends up being like from a factory in China. Unknown. Oh yeah, it 100% is. It's good to you, the effort. Yeah, no, she's really. She spoils me, and I'm always very grateful. She got me a really cool lightsaber, and I was like, hell yeah! What the fuck is going on here? But yeah, no, like I'm like, when it comes to dealing with people, no, thank you. I mean, even with like legitimate like companies, like having to explain to that chair company, the Tiger company, that I broke the chair and it wasn't my fault. It sounds like the Irish. Don't say it too much. Sounds like the Irish back in the heyday. What heyday? What the fuck are you saying? But yeah, trying to explain to them, well, no, everything does, don't get me wrong. But like, I was trying to fight them and be like, look, the thing said it was able to sustain a certain amount of weight. And they were like, we're sorry, can we give you, like, this is where, like, I discovered the, like, a partial refund. And, like, I had to fight those fuckers for, like, a week. I had to end up messaging them from, like, another seller. They ended up fixing it and stuff. I was very grateful for that. But I'm just like, no. That's why, like, anything nowadays, if you're ever gonna buy an Elite controller, first of all, don't. But if you are, buy it from like a company like, I'm assuming Walmart or GameStop, and get like a 5-year fucking warranty on that. Temu style, it's weight limit. No, it was like legit. It was like from a legit company. So that wasn't Temu. It was AliExpress. Like, it cost me like 70 quid. It's to be fair, I may have swindled them a little bit because it supports my big boisterous weight, no problem. The problem was more down to, I put it in grass, right? And grass, as you know, is not as structurally sound as concrete. And I went to sit on it, and the whole back just sunk into the ground, and I basically bent the bars and snapped it. Which in hindsight is a bit of a weird one, because you would assume like that a camping chair would like not be questionable. Crimson. No, I didn't exceed the weight limit. Fuck you. Also, I did notice that. I wanted to buy a sword. I went through a phase of really wanting to buy like a sword to display on my wall. Just, you know, if I ever do become that YouTuber who shows their face, probably not. I always, oh, I like that. Oh, I really like that. But like on Etsy, it was like all coming from like Pakistan and stuff, and I have nothing against them Pakistani gentlemen, fair play, and women, fair play to them. But I'm like, I don't know if it's going to get to me with the kind of issues in the region, you know what I'm saying? Put a control of AliExpress, called, had a bunch of discounts on it, was $35, really. See, and with AliExpress, that's the thing I looked into, because like, when I was doing my magical look, I'm still doing my magical look of, no, like an actual sword. I got a fake Elite controller team. That's what I mean. You can like, because like the thing is, like I found out that like Lenovo, who make the tablets, they're a Chinese company, but they make a version of their tablets, right? But they're for the Chinese market. And you can pick up the Chinese tablets a lot cheaper, because what Chinese people will do, specifically like techie ones, will basically buy the tablets from like the Lenovo China. They'll install like a kind of a custom kind of OS on it, and then they'll sell it, and it's like a quarter of the price. The only problem is I don't know enough about tech to fix that shit, you know what I mean? Because there's like horror stories. It's not bad if you know the stuff. Ooh, what sort of swords do you make? I'm very interested. I've had other issues with the controller expected. Well, I mean, like, Xbox controllers in general, right? Fucking, look, I'm a staunch Xbox lover. Xbox, your controllers have gone to shit. My girlfriend got me a Starfield controller, not last Christmas, the Christmas before. I got 3 months out of it before the bastard thing fucking got stick drift. My Elite controllers got stick drift. Let me lower this a little bit, it's a bit loud. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how a company based in, I think they're based in Taiwan, I think GameSir, potentially, who can produce a controller, right, that has buttons on the back, Hall effect joysticks, meaning no fucking stick drift, And just generally better controllers for half the price. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, the Elite controller is what? Like, fucking 180 euro, I think? You can buy a fucking GameSir Pro one that's wireless now for, like, 90 quid. Yeah, no, I've been through too many Elites. Got the Elite 1, it died, I just forgot about it. Bought an Elite 2 years later, it died. Got a replacement. It also died, went to get a new one, and they were like, bro, sorry, doesn't work, GG. We can't replace your replacement. I'm like, the fuck do you mean you can't replace my replacement? Yeah, like parts and stuff you can. The Steam controller looks very cool. Ordered throws, and I got a beach tent. Ordered an outdoor rug, got curtains. So there is that level. There's that level of stuff. It's like, what did my uncle try to do something like that too? I think he like thought he was getting like a he's a bit of a hippie kind of thing. He thought he was getting this really cool psychedelic kind of mash. It was a headscarf. Bum, bum, bum. Like chairs he doesn't. Fuck off. Check out the Mac Neo. Or are you fully Windows? To be honest with you, I don't want to get into that OS and stuff because I'm an Android fanboy. Even though my girlfriend's always like, you should get Apple, we can Apple. I'm like, nah, they're nice fine gas and the angle are weird and they were shot glasses. So, I mean, like, I feel like it's like, where it's like, you know, like when you look on them, like there's a lot of like knockoff Lego. Where, like, I think someone will go on, like, Bricklink or something, like, they'll buy, like, the set and stuff and then, like, make it. But, like, it'd be like, oh, you can buy, like, this, like, say, for instance, this, like, Pillar of Autumn for, like, 10 quid. But when you click it, you have to actually scroll. Like, the actual Pillar of Autumn isn't 10 quid. It's, like, 100 euro. Most common to a problem is, but everything... Oh, yeah, everything is... I always tell my girlfriend that when I send nudes. The Lego is good. That's not mean the Lego is good. Like, a lot of it's, like, good. Like, there's, like, I've seen the Venator, like, there's, like, a Venator on there, because I think the UCS Venator's, like, fucking 800 fucking euro. Like, get the fuck. 800 quid? No, thank you. But there's, like, a Temu version. I was just, to be fair, like, any sort of a blade, like, and I will realize, like, I realize that blades are very expensive. I was just looking at something that, like, I could be like, yeah, you know, like, I got that custom forged and cool. Because I've always liked Roman gladiuses and stuff. The thing is, Roman gladiuses don't really display well because they're not a kind of a combat sword, you know? Like, well, they are a combat sword, but, like, they're not designed for, like, for dueling. They were meant for stabbing and thrusting. But, like... I was looking at claymores because claymores are fucking sick. But like you can 3D print Halo ships Temu with stands, but they're sold out again. I have seen them and I really fucking want them, Guilty. Because for anyone who's not familiar, Halo did like a fleet battles, right? They did these really cool little miniature models of like, I got the Fall of Reach pack. It came with a load of Corvettes. It came with a CCS battle cruiser and some sort of like super assault cruiser. And then they like had like the Pillar of Autumn style ship stuff, and I fucking love them. They went out, they stopped doing them because for some reason Halo does that, but I was like, these sets are like worth a fair bit. Like I'm pretty sure I seen like the set go on sale on eBay for like 3 times its worth. And I was babysitting my sister's Yorkie, and she jumped in the window and ate them all. I'm like very saddened, but I wanted to buy them too because they look so sick. I love that. That's something Bethesda should have been saying it. Like, if I could get Todd Howard's ear, and, I was like, Todd, you want to make money? Obviously, ship parts. But, like, just produce little 3D fucking ships. Gold Cypher control, best control I've had. Oh, I'll have to look that up. Not high price to make, but a Claymore to ship will cost. See, that's the thing, too. The shipping is kind of crazy. Not to mention, I don't really know the rules and regulations regarding shipping stuff like that. I do like Android. I explained to these with you. You like humanoid, fuck up. Hello, Ben Pfizer. How goes it? But yeah, because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, there's a lot of like companies that will ship you axes and stuff. Which is weird, because, like, I'm pretty sure you can get arrested in Ireland for, like, having knives that are a little bit too big. But I feel like, generally speaking, if I, like, went around with, like, a claymore on my back, the guards would probably be like, lad, can you just put that away, maybe? Like, just you know, put that away. Just like, well, I'm telling you, like, if touch wood, right? If like in the next year we ever get another blackout again, you will see on the radio or on the television a man who will have set himself alight and ran into the fucking CEO of fucking the electric supply board's office, like screaming profanities. Be like the Game of Thrones. Gary, can you stop fucking attacking me? Just finished one of the... Ooh, how did it go? I'll have to look up that Ghost Cipher. My current ship is... Ooh, a YT freighter. Very nice. The ship, when it comes to like kind of ship stuff in Starfield, I feel like a lot of the time it's... What if we were the blade around like a reenactment? Sky's the prop. I mean, again, our country is quite lax. Like, there's rules against... Like, I think realistically, like I did airsofting in the past. And we used to do airsoft with like AKs and stuff. And I think because guns are common, obviously in crime and stuff. But generally speaking, I feel like the guards, like, let's put it this way. What do you want to claim? To be honest, I just think it's cool. But that is valid. Guilty, that is valid. But yeah, like, generally, I think the guards would be more chill. Now, obviously, if you had a pistol, it might be a little bit more risky because, you know... Like, I don't think the guards are, like, kind of, you know, fucking kick your house down. We did have guards called to our house one time. I don't know what it was. I think they were, like, just checking the local area, and he, like, came into my room, and I had a G36 and a sniper rifle mounted on my wall. And he kind of looked at them, and then he, like, looked at, like, eyes wide. You know, like, the kind of that scene in, like, that one movie where the cop sees the bank robbers? But I was like, don't worry, they're not real. I'm not going to randomly blow your brains out. Oh, these suits are really fucking cool. But you get a lot of things like that. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, generally, like, with conventions, they just tell you, like, if you have a real blade, just have it sheathed at all times. Over here, you're supposed to have a red tip on your firearm, like with airsoft weapons, but they don't have a red tip on them. Like, I've bought loads that don't have red tips on them. If you're in a country, I assume shotguns are normal-ish, at least I don't think. Shotguns are, like, everyone and their granny have shotguns. So the costume is looking at the blades, yeah. I feel like it'd be like that, too. They'd just be kind of more interested in what it is, you know. They'd try to be like, oh, that's cool. You go to a convention? Just like me holding a real AK-47. Yeah, convention. Do you know the way to the ESB headquarters? No, I'm joking. That was a joke. I would not shoot up... headquarters. I'm not mentally insane. I would send a strongly worded message though if we lost our power again. Open ship for PlayStation, so crowd. You can with mods, but you need a PC, Ben, which is a bit annoying. I really love these outfits. What are those shoulders of the guy that did that outside Comic-Con? It was an Arsenal match, well, a fake sword, and he got rugby. I did see that, and see, like, again, like, if you're somewhere in a, like, I'm assuming England, obviously, depending on where you are. Like, if Jeremy up in the Highlands is, like, running around with a claymore, they're gonna be like, that's just Jeremy. But, like, if you're, like, walking, because of, you know, obviously terrorist attacks are a serious thing, thanks to the world we fucking live in. Like, if you're walking around with, like, a gun or something, or any sort of weapon in a, like, a high traffic area, you're a fucking moron. That's what I mean. Like, it's just, yeah. Like, you're asking for trouble in this climate. That's why, like, I live in the country, and it's great to be in the country, and, like, you know, like, I think only in the country, because when I was younger, we were all airsofting in, like, this abandoned kind of yard, and, like, a neighbor came in and walked in. Now, in most countries, I feel like in America, if you see, like, 4 or 5 gentlemen, like, shooting at one another with, like, obviously, if you're an American, you'll know they're not guns, but, like, you know what I mean? Most people don't approach the, you know, people with guns. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, no, but that's very valid guilty. Wasn't he like dressed as like a, was it a Resident Evil thing? I think it was like somebody with like Resident Evil, I think. Really like how these are like these NIF scopes. Ooh, that one looks really fucking nice. It's like light spacesuit. So when they tried to sue the Met and the Met like don't think, yeah, like it's like why would you sue them? Like lad, you're lucky you weren't shot. Bum, bum, bum. If he's dressed as Hunk, then yeah, he'd look. Oh yeah, yeah. Grandmother husband carries a gun, and I'm like, dude, you're 83. Yeah, but I mean, you know, I like sometimes I get that whole thing of like you'd rather be judged by 6 than buried by 12, but then at the same time, I'd be scared of getting. I don't know. What is that face mask? I don't think that will happen, Ben, because pedophiles are rife in these sort of role-playing communities. I think there's 15 armor sets. What is that mask from? I'm gonna have to do like a proper like review on this too. I want to really quickly go back to bait. I need to drop some stuff. I'm carrying so many things. Yeah, there's a clear glass Varun helmet. Let me go back to it. It looks really nice. Where is it? So we've got that one. We got that one. It looks really fucking cool. Oh, it feels like it's worth cutting some ship mod. This mod is fucking good. I just, again, there's some sort of issue going on with like performance. It's not too bad, but that one ship was a bit funky. That's what I mean. Like, valid in that case. I think I do agree. Like, I mean, I know people over here. Like, we had like my sister's neighbors like used to, because like break-ins are like they're not super uncommon over here, but people tend to target elderly people because you know they're great to steal, and this gentleman and his wife were afraid of that, so he would sleep with a shotgun. And again, I don't blame it, you know, like obviously in Ireland, I mean the laws have changed now. Like I feel like in that situation he'd probably get away with it if he shot and killed someone. We're not okay, maybe not, let's not talk about that. Ship interiors lagging. Well, they do, but I've never seen it that bad. I didn't paint men as predators. I'm just saying that like you have to be very cautious with stuff like that. And honestly, you're better off not going that route. It's just not worth it. Where I have so much fucking armor. I need to like drop some stuff. Oh, now see, that looks good. Ba, 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 ba. Need to like drop some stuff. Is that just that's just a standard zealot suit? Okay, that's not a standard zealot suit. That's not a standard zealot suit. Ceremonial suit looks cool. Bum, 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 bum. It is that is crazy to me, to be honest with you. Like, thankfully, like, oh, is that one? Yeah, okay, drop that one. Bum, 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 bum. Twitter did have the ban. Yes, they did have to ban a guy. And I'm going to be honest with you. So, fun little fact for anyone new here. I used to have Cora, child Cora, as a companion. because like the running joke when I used to do like ship reviews and stuff, she was always like part of the crew. I used to have a kind of a meme where like I would try and avoid her. And then like, to be honest, I like Cora as a character. Like she's a lot like, I know, I'm not trying to say in a weird way. I think she's a lot cooler than her fucking parents in terms of just being like bad little kid. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. And like people used to always ask me like, oh, how did you get like that, like, you know, Cora mod? And I always used to think like, you know, like there's nothing insidious about that. But then I like started to look closer and it was insidious at all. Like so that's why I swapped to adult Cora, because like at least people, but then, and look, I get it. Like, well, I don't get being a pedophile. First of all, that's not, you know, but like, even like, some like people can be quite degenerate with comments, but like sometimes it's like, brother, if you want to put yourself in the list, again, not talking about anyone specifically. But yeah, it's just it is the world we live in where what do you mean during combat? Fuck off. See, it didn't, and I suppose the world we live in is like, realistically, we should probably be more cautious about what's going on. Jesus Christ, Gary! Fuck's sake. Like, you know, like, you know, I always like say the thing is like when I was a kid, you know, you'd be out till like the lights are off, right? And I don't know if oh, thank you very much. Thank you for being stellar at Starfield. Thank you. Hopefully we get some new mods. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that. Did the noise play? Hopefully the noise played. What do you mean, even if you're putting your foot in your mouth doing it? You know what you mean. Thank you. Thank you. I try. But like, yeah, like you remember like, you know, I'm assuming a lot of people my age and older, you'd remember like staying out till the lights, you know, the lights come on and stuff, and even, you know, later. If I had a kid, I'd never fucking allow that. There's no fucking way. I'd be like, no, I'm fucking, I'll go to the vets and install the tracker on you. Yeah, no, 100% agree, Guilty, 100%. 100%. Little side stories. Anyone ever got their dog microchipped and the vet did a piss poor job? I got my dog Timmy microchipped, and I was driving home in the car and it fell out. I was like, what the fuck is this? I brought it back and I was like, yo, can I have a refund? Like, why? It's like, because the microchip didn't go in. Like, how do you know? It's like, I'm holding it in my hand. My age, I am 30. Well, see, again, I mean, look, it's going to be hard to have that conversation without getting political, but I think obviously it's probably a mix of technology is more dodgy because it's easier for people to be dodgy online now. And like, you know, I'm assuming, did you say, no, I'm not getting guilty chipped. What the fuck? Like, I'm assuming it's a mix of, because of the internet, which the internet is a great invention, having like all of these stuff at your fingertips, but at the same time, like, it's far easier for predators. Like, you know, back in the day, like, nonsense had to put some effort in, you know, you had to roll up their van and ask if they want some pasta salad. That was a joke to a previous thing. That's what I mean. It's like fucking, you know, it's like, hello there, typewriter. We were wondering what happened to you. You're alive. The guy with the pasta asked me, oh God, what is your age? That's fucking hilarious. But yeah, internet's a fucking weird place. I do find that hilarious that guy outed himself online and being a pedophile. Like, come on, bro. Like, Jesus Christ of almighty. Wait, what? Is Gary gonna follow me despite being angry at me? Used to be the AOL chat. See, I wasn't at that point. I didn't get internet till I was probably like 17 properly myself. I used to go to like an internet cafe that doubled as a every shadow's a predator waiting to get you. Honestly true. I used to go to like an internet cafe that also like rented DVDs and videos. Bum, 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 bum. Act like Matt Gates. Who the fuck is Matt Gates? Who's that? Didn't miss much. We were just talking about how the world is full of dodgy people. And despite Guilty being a grown woman, she has unintentionally almost got groomed many a time. We were followed on a beach. Oh, fuck. This would be like... I feel like it's quite funny, like, when, like, instances, like, where men kind of get, like, you know... Like, even, like, catcalling. Like, women, when they get catcalled, it's very disrespectful. You should not do it. But, like, when men get, like, catcalled, they're like, oh, was that a compliment? I'm not used to compliments. Now, obviously, I suppose that would vary because, like... If, like, a very questionable person fooled by the pasta salad... Any typewriter increase? Yeah, you hear the chair snapping long before he could... Fuck off. Fuck off. Had a girl and she was a thief. Oh, Jesus Christ. And Feaster, first of all, you're not going to win an argument against Guilty because she's a trained professional too. Whether you want it or not, your response to me, to what I said, saying like that I was accusing you of like being a predator when I wasn't. I was just, yeah, like it's just fair enough. There's no point arguing. It was a communication issue. Is the enemy really fucking Gary? Gary, are you fucking slow, fat bastard? If I have to kill you... Gary, what the fuck?
What the hell do I do?
What do you do? Fucking beat him up? What the fuck do you mean, what do I do? Like, she's a shit companion. Fucking, I'm getting my ass kicked. She's like, what am I supposed to? I don't know, you've got a giant fucking gun. Man, specifically, if a man is specifically following a woman, that's a danger. But the flip side, dude's like, oh, hello. How about jettison? I would fucking love to jettison Gary, fucking douchebag. Manchester, and someone talked about a weird lad with a pasta salad. Really? Yeah, this is on Xbox. Yeah, I'm playing Xbox. Fucking pasta salad, man. You know, now, there'd be a danger, right? Because Mona would befriend pasta salad man. Because free food. Who's Mr. Sood? The fuck is that? Pull the ribeye. If Todd Howard pulls up in a van outside my house with ship parts. Gary, I'm fucking busy. Can you fucking relax? No console commands. Alright, children, look away. We're gonna have to kill Gary. Fucking, I'll see you next time, Unity. Fucking asshat. Look at how much damage it does, by the way. This is why this fucking thing does crazy damage to Terramorphs. He's fine, he'll come back. He's not that heavy. Hello there, Dollar. How goes it? Long time no see indeed. No, he's not a proper mod. I just used console commands to basically make him my follower, and I use console commands to make her my follower. However, declare for the 2 months. What? 25 treatment sessions? Jesus Christ. Are you able to, like, transfer that, dong? You're gonna have to, like, keep traveling? Yeah, like on the... Well, no. So... Fun little fact, your Xbox save also transfers to the Game Pass PC version of Starfield. So what I do is I'll constantly swap between. And originally on my laptop that could barely run Starfield, I just made a simple command that made him a follower, and that transitions through on Xbox, which is quite interesting. Which is, yeah, I wish there was a way to make him an actual companion. Cora's not a companion. One of the reasons is she doesn't take out her weapon when I do, and most times she does. It looks like she's got like lip piercings, but she doesn't. Yeah. She can't grow corn vanilla. No, you can convince her not to murk you, but that's a bit... That's why I'm not present. Hopefully you're feeling better, Dollar. I've been good. Starfield finally got content, but now we're kind of... Well, actually, it's not been radio silent. we're like new update coming out, but you know, we're enjoying what we got, and kind of praying for more. Let me modify one of these. Explorer's Advanced. No, not the penumbra. I don't want the penumbra. Wide gaze. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, why can it only go to exceptional? What? Where's mine? We excluding me. Okay, yeah. Not including guilty. Guilty doesn't count. Bethesda might do a few bug fixes before closing shop. Now the PS version. Well, no, they've according to them, they have more content coming. However, we don't know. Well, that's weird. So to persuade her to make her a companion doesn't work. It doesn't work without Pete. Well, so there's a couple of mods you can use to make her a companion. So like, if you really wanted Starborn Core as a companion, right, you'd have to basically keep jumping through Unity, like say before, until you meet Cora, and then just talk her down, and then like, there's like a few mods. There's like one where you like give an axe where you hit them. It was a flop. They rather focused. Still talking about food during streams. Yes. Food, many more things, but mainly food. But yeah, so you could do it. And then, like, Gary, what content could be just liquid? Oh, no, that's not even funny, random. Fuck that. Like, if you're going to at least make, like, a liquid-cooled mining suit, make it universal. Like, I don't want my chest hanging out, you know? Want to be flabby. What was I going to do? So why? I'm wondering why that weapon doesn't go to the highest level. Also, it's, like, really... It's really low damage for, like, a weapon that's not... Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Let me, I'm wearing my helmet. Look at that. I love this fucking helmet. It looks so sick. How does it look with, how does it look with actual, Deep Seeker? Oh, yeah, that looks nice. That looks really nice. Look at that. Yeah, that looks really nice. I love that helmet. An issue with the new cockpit. It will not let me build the armor on the ship. Let me see. To be honest with you, James, I wouldn't be surprised if that is a bug, but I can check. Do I have a save where I have an Unity? I don't know if I... Some other new paid and free Fallout mods. Shotgun's my favorite. Thank you. Fallout's been getting some good stuff. There's a lot of kind of questionable stuff with Fallout 2, but it's like not as bad. Why am I so fucking over encumbered? Starborn. Yeah, so they trademarked the Starborn stuff, right? That was like ages ago. Why did I pick up 6? Oh, it's my fucking X-Tech. Like that was like ages ago, and we never really got anything, like any information on it since. We don't know if it's a trademark where they're just trademarking it for the sake of reasons, you know, like just to protect their IP, which honestly at this point, I don't think they care about the IP that much. But at the same time, I would love a Starborn DLC, like an expansion that like focuses on the Starborn and what it means to be a Starborn. That's a fucking nice looking ship. Let me change the color of that ship real quick. All right, so something about this mod slightly bothers me. It seems to have reset all my... And look how nice that ship is. That's a really nice... Okay, the weapon placements are a bit fucking overkill, bud. Bit fucking overkill, bud. That's really nice. Really nice. It was, and it would take a lot of work to get it done. And to be honest with you, I kind of wish they would. Like, even if they're not going to, let's say, make it so, like, you know, all these new game pluses are, like, you know, procedural generation things. Even tapping into it, like, imagine, like, a DLC where you go through the Unity with the intention of, like, trying to go back to the Colony Wars. You know what I mean? Or, like, going... Although that's... Time travel is always a weird one. Look at that sexy vessel. That Sims has announced they had plans for Starbound in the interview before Freeland. I don't know, but is Starfield a good game, and is it online like No Man's Sky? I don't know much about it. I'm thinking of giving it a try. Honestly, it's okay. That's a difficult question. It's not online. It's single player. It is like No Man's Sky in some ways because you have like the planets that are kind of bare bones and stuff. I would think it's like, as a whole, it's like an okay game. If you're a fan of Bethesda, there is some elements there. The reason I absolutely fucking love it is the shipbuilding. Like, I would give Starfield an 11 out of 10 just on the shipbuilding. You know what I mean? Even taking into this consideration that Bethesda as a company have been neglecting it for quite a while. They haven't now. Obviously, we're good now, but they've kind of been neglecting. But I think you would definitely, I would recommend, you could pick it up on sale or you could get like a month of Game Pass. I would definitely recommend giving it a go because it is a fun game. Like with the new Free Lanes update and stuff and the Terran Armada DLC, there's a lot more like gameplay loop. I think they really wanted to make Starfield more akin to a Destiny game where, you know, like it's basically, what would you class? Like a looter shooter, like Borderlands, I suppose. Except it doesn't have either the kind of the satirical kind of comedy of Borderlands or the quite good storyline of Destiny for the most part. There is some good storylines, like for instance the UC Vanguard questline is really well done, and I think the Freestar Ranger one's quite good. The new Trackers line stuff is amazing, but the problem with Starfield is, I suppose I haven't named this ship yet. It's just a default. This is my war chest where I took a freighter. And basically modified it with guns. And then this is my Songbird. It's like a fast kind of vessel. Where do you guys keep your phones when you're out and about? Left pocket, right pocket? You have multiple fucking pockets? Dong, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I wear tracky bottoms because I'm a bodybuilder. It's always in the right pocket. But realistically, I kind of hold it in my hand. What was the purple ship? The purple ship is not a different save. Don't worry, typewriter. It's not a different save. This is a modified save. There's a mod group trying to add a star system. That's already out, and it's quite cool. It's a bit you know. The main quest is the main quest is good, right? Like it's all right. Like the main quest is okay. The main quest is not that good. Like the faction of a constellation are very cool. The problem is I feel like they used Constellation's main quest as a kind of a way to propel you through Unity so that you'd go through Unity. But the problem with that is there's no reason to go through Unity now. There was before, you know. Like, I do think that Bethesda could definitely expand upon, even like things like you wouldn't even have to do a whole lot to expand on Unity. Like adding, if you don't have 5 core, you'll be shocked. Like, even adding, like, unique NPCs and quest lines for each Unity. Regular statement for me, but I really do think more people would mod their own planets into the game. Well, see, some have. Apparently, like, it's quite hard to do random. Like, there's a few people that done it. That new a Star Wars mod I'll review tomorrow has, like, a load of Star Wars-themed planets. There's Endor and Tatooine, but that's the only really ones that, like, function. I spent ages trying to, like, you can go to Hoth, though. I could land on Hoth, which was kind of cool. In Extreme Thailand where the UC went wild. But I mean, like, even, like, stuff like that, I'm guessing it wouldn't be so many chest pockets. I'm surprised. What was I gonna say? I will say, sometime I've always wanted to buy one of them. You know, like the runners will have like their arm thing for their phone. It's like a wrist thing, and I kind of want to do that, but at the same time, I don't want to get bullied. Like, I got the Destiny 2 Collects Edition, which came with the bag, and I've always wanted to kind of use it, but I don't want people to bully me. I'm not, you know, like, look at this nerd. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I don't have to, you know, I wear the Starfield hat. Nobody's like, oh, that's cool. What is that? Is that a band? Yeah, that's a band. Ship would be the would just be a megafauna version of the Heat Leech. Are you talking about my ship? How dare you? It has that. So there's a couple of Halo mods, nothing major. Star Wars and Star Trek are some of the biggest. There's a couple of mod authors working on Xbox and PC to add, like, they've been added like Star Trek ships. There's the Pathfinder. There's other ones, I don't know Star Trek. There's a couple of Star Wars. Again, there's like a Tatooine mod, which is really well done. But yeah, hard to pick pockets at eye level. You'd think that, but I've watched videos of like people that can do sleight of hand, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. What idea about the UC having living ships for the scene? Oh, that would be fucking sick. Like, I hope eventually we get easier animation tools to the point where, like, just to the point where we can have like kind of biological ships and like imagine like semi-sentient techie ships, like, you know, with like moving parts. Starfield is available on Steam on PC, and honestly, if you're gonna mod the shit out of it, that would probably be your best bet. When is it? Right, I'm gonna call it for tonight, guys, just because it's a bit late and I got a rendezvous with a girlfriend. I will catch you guys tomorrow at the same time. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye, y'all.